Hello everybody, welcome back to another week of Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Had to get my little coffee cup full of water here. We're in a new chapter, which means that there's a new intro screen. I don't know if it always happens that it's at sunset here, but god damn, I love these. I love these intro screens. Glad I'm playing again, so I get to see them. Okay. So I believe that the plan this week, and I'm the one who's making the plan, is it's probably going up to be doing like a little bit more side quest cleanup, because I think that some more stuff popped up out of More Ardain, and we can do those ones. And then if we get everything wrapped up, then I can move forward into Leftheria here. Still avoiding any Blade side quests. I think I'm just going to do a bunch of those all at once I unlock more areas of the world. Let's hit continue. Actually, hold up, damn it. I was going to show off some of Morag's Blade intros, but I guess I'm going to have to wait till next time to do that, since there's no way to go back to the menu as far as I can tell, unless you close the software entirely, and I don't want to go that far. How's the audio balance? Everything sound good? I had a couple balancing issues last week, so I want to make sure. Audio balance sounds good. Okay, cool. And I said in the Discord chat before I got started here too, that since I think that this stream is going to be mostly side quest stuff, if anybody else wanted to hop into my chat room so we can, you know, just talk for a couple hours, you are welcome to. Just let me know in the chat here if you're unable to access the room, and I can pull you in. When the blades awaken from a core crystal, the form they take is influenced by the driver's heart. You've said this before. Classic strategy is to use a booster to enhance whatever aspect you're already strongest in. If you're looking to awaken a different kind of blade from usual, it's worth boosting a different aspect. None of this makes it a sure thing. At the end of the day, it's still just down to luck. Very true, very true. I used to think that what they were saying there is that, like, it would, like, the blade you get, like, what form they take is sort of, like, influenced by whoever the person is. But I think that that is just a slight, like, story justification or what the, like, the idea system is in this game. So if I go to a character here, and then I hit this button a few times, you can see here, in this thought cloud that I've got here, Morag has Bravery at level 9, Truth at level 7, Compassion at level 8. They're all in the bottom right corner there. When you're doing this game for the first time, Rex and Nia start off with those at 0. Morag gets, like, a little bit of a boost in them because you get her later. And then, like, these are things that grow in strength as you unlock more Blades affinity charts. And I think what they do is they make it, like, more or less likely that you're going to pull, like, a stronger blade of a certain type of, like, element. So Bravery there, its icon is red and blue. That means it links to fire and water blades. So if you got a very high Bravery stat, and you do some, like, blade pulling, like I did at the end of the last stream there, you're more likely to get water and fire blades, and they're more likely to be of a higher star rating. So the same thing goes for Truth, which is wind and ice, Compassion, electric and earth, and Justice is light and shadow. And then as you do, like, other quests and for various rewards and stuff, you can get, like, those little boosters, which are things that I was using at the beginning of the blade process, and it just gives you, like, a temporary supercharge to whatever aspect it is that you're using the booster on. So if you're trying to go for, like, some rare blades, you should probably use a lot of boosters all at once in the aspect that that blade is, because it will give you a higher percentage chance to maybe pull that thing. Pretty Gamer Paul is saying it might be a little bit too loud in combat. Well, we'll have to see how it actually feels once I get to combat. It's very easy for me to just, like, tone down the game volume if that is the case. I can crank it up again for cutscenes, like all manner of things. Anyways, it looks like there's no more, like, side quests available here in the city that I can access right now. But I can hit up the Merc group because I've got 3 empty slots and a whole lot of new blades that need raising, so I can send out a whole bunch of people just to start working on themselves here. Tome of Moritha, Volume 4. That's actually a thing that I should probably try to get, and to get that I need to send Adenine along here for this one.
I will strive to do the utmost best.
I can probably turn Rex off for a little while so that I'm not going to get punished for him not having, like, a whole bunch of rare blades on his team. It's not really a punishment. It just means, like, Rex doesn't have a ton. So, you know what? I'd still be fine, because I can send him in with Azami and Electra here. I also need Water Mastery, so where's a good one of those that isn't maxed out? Nene? What's the ranking on this thing? Why did Nene show up right at the top? She's a brand new goddamn blade. I want to spend some of this time working on the ones that, like, I've already got close to maxing out. Alright, well, I'll send Misaki then. So, yeah, why does it give me, like, the brand new ones at the top of the list? I thought this was ranked by rarity and then chronologically. That's a tad weird to me. Anyways, yeah, I can make it chronologically, and then it'll just work from the bottom of the list. I suppose that works too. So you're close. No, you're close. Ushio's an A rank. Probably have something that I have to get a massive hit for. I can't max any of those guys out right now. You're an S, B, and B. Sure, go for it.
Sir. Excellent. I have established my team, the Contrarians. Well then, wish me luck. Good luck!
Fingers crossed that the stream connection wants to behave tonight, and we won't have some more dropped frame issues like I had last week. The Monday stream seemed to be mostly good. It only dropped like 141 frames out of 2 hours. Anyways, is there anything left in Argentum that I haven't wrapped up here yet? Nope, I've done everything here. Okay, on to Gormott. Just work my way down the list. Start chronologically, and find the
I'll lend you my strength.
Lower ones. Oh, no, I don't want Perun. I want specifically the... like, not special, not rare blades. Sorry, I just could not get that sentence started there. You're good. You're a B. You're a B. You're a C. You're a B. C. Good. Send everybody. Gormott, Field Devastation. Wait, chronological, cool. B.
What's the plan, boss?
A and S, no thanks. B, 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 B.
I won't let you down.
Oh, I need a great axe. Shoot. Okay. Then I need to actually search for one of those. You're a level B great axe. Perfect.
No problem.
Squad dispatched. Fantastic then. Okay. Let's hit up the quest log and see what it is that might need finishing. I think I know where to get one of the things that I need for this Tranquility quest here. So let's go track down this thing. This item is like really, really stinking hard to find in Mor Ardain. And I'll tell you why that is. Oh, actually, look at all those side quests that I can go pick up. I should do, though. I can fast travel back up. I'll pick them up then. Why it's hard to find is because they're all located, like, on this tiny little peninsula down here. And let me see if I can get to a spot where I can actually show you where that place is, because it's really annoying to try to get to it. Yeah, it's right over here. So it's the little section of land that the palace and this bridge is built over top of. It's this peninsula down here. Now the thing is, there's no nice way to get down here. Obviously, jumping is way too much fall damage. This is with the Cloud Sea at its low level. If you try to go there with the Cloud Sea at its high level, that entire area is just like underneath the waves. You can't access it. There is a secret tunnel to get there. And it's very, very well hidden. To get there, you have to come over here, walk down to underneath the bridge, and you have to jump to that little platform there, which is like very, very easy to miss unless you're specifically looking down. And the only way you could even know that it's a thing you can jump to is because there's an item hidden on it. Oh, bam. Good.
I could have sworn, in my experience.
And then from here, you have to keep jumping down. You see that? Just like that little cropping of rock right there? It might be hard to see because I think it blends in a little bit. But that's where you have to go. That's where the entrance is. So hop down there. Good. And then down again, and here is the tunnel.
Now let's see.
Flora heals an aching soul.
Come to Mama.
Right. I need to plug something else onto Rex. He's running around with me. Or, like I said, I can probably just swap Rex out for a little while. He's been working hard. Let's get Tora with his new Poppy model. So it's all the way down here. Down this long-ass, incredibly difficult-to-find place. And that's how you get to the Fife of Forgetfulness, which is so secret that it's literally marked as a secret area. Even though an early game side quest tells you to go here, marks it as a place you gotta get to, and then gives you no idea of how to do it. I think I gotta dig right around here.
This is for a just cause. This is for a just cause.
Perfect, and right golden bracer. There's one of the golden bracers that Vess and her driver needed.
I'm a little peckish.
And I don't even know what this is. Why is it? A Nangham Gate key. I don't think I ever found... I think this might be the key for that gate up there. I never knew this was here. Huh. Well, cool. More keys is never a bad thing. Called the Fife of Forgetfulness because people forget to build a way to get to it. Yeah, that sounds like it might be accurate. Okay, so from here, now, I want to see if this is, in fact, the key to get that thing. And there's also a heart-to-heart right there. But there's no nice fast travel point to get there. So how am I gonna do that? Oh wait. Yeah, okay. Okay, I know what the map I'm looking at is now. I thought like the whole area was a lot more zoomed in than it was. Not the case.
Let us go.
So I want to check if this is that gate key up here, because if it is, awesome. That's a shortcut that would be pretty handy to use. Is this it? Is this it? Gate key? Gate key? An Angham gate? Oh my god, that's what the gate key is. Hidden down on the Fife of Forgetfulness. Cool. Now I know where that was. Derp.
I could have sworn.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go find that little heart-to-heart conversation up here, and then I'll head off to Araya and see if I can dig up that other golden bracer so we can finish that side quest. Also, how's it going, lurkers? I see the viewer count went up a little bit. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. Right, there's this quest here that I said I was gonna do after I actually got to go out and explore Mara Dane.
Let's end this.
So I can finish this now too while
I
I'm
was
here.
never the cautious type.
Just need you to come down. There we go.
More of them.
Wicked arts!
Whom should I smite?
Morag might not be able to cancel out of a driver art, which is interesting. Rex, unlocked that ability so long ago. I've just kind of gotten used to it. So using somebody who doesn't have it activated feels a little limiting.
Ready to deploy.
Roger.
I should probably check Morag's character affinity chart, because I imagine she's got some points to spend too. So, affinity chart. She's got 3,300. What does the secret one look like? Why? So, excellent to score during a special. Fills the party gauge. Damage dealt by a surprise attack. Adds a 10% chance of attacking again after a successful. That's awesome. That charges your art super fast. I kind of want to just save for that, honestly. Maximum HP is nice. Luck. HP. Ether boost. 50% chance to survive hit with 1 HP. Okay, that's a tank skill. That's awesome. Crits increase the party gauge. Boost strength. And affinity boost. Okay, so that one. That 10% chance is awesome.
Master Pawn with extreme cuteness.
Thank you, Video Gamer Paul. I didn't particularly need cheering up, but Poppy always improves the mood. Okay, so can I get one of these last ones with the points that I have now? I cannot, so I can't spend any of hers. Nia's got 6 grand. Rex has 8,000, which ooh, Rex could use all of his abilities at the start of a battle. That's actually really good. Gotta get that.
Nice one.
What do I get for this? Ooh, an overdrive protocol. I don't really think I'm going to use those. Everybody has the blades I'm happy with, but
Additional
sure
function
could
is
have a
to cheer
use.
up Master Pawn with extreme cuteness.
Double up on the Poppy. I wonder why she's so much more common than Joey is these days. They're set to equivalent ratios of appearing, I swear. So, Rex is... Oh, right, I bought one of his special ones in here. Increases affinity. I didn't know that. Break resist would be handy. Well, he's only got 3,000 right now, so I can't afford any of these for him. Tora's got 5 grand. Can I buy that? Boost dexterity by 10%? Sure, max it out. Why not?
Wow.
More stat boosts. There's Joey. Thank you for the 15 cents, Paul. So Tora's also got 3,800 here. Is there anything I can buy here? I could buy the surprise attack, but surprise attacks kind of suck. Agility is good for dodging. Yeah, I'll get that one.
Wow.
And then Nia has 6,700 to spend, and she can't max out her chart. After canceling an auto attack, increase damage dealt by a surprise. I think I'll drop this. Only get
Additional
2 of
function
these.
is to cheer up Master Pawn with
HP to self is
extreme
good for
cuteness.
heals.
We didn't do half bad.
Hey, 40 cents that time. Not bad. And, yeah, the damage ratio is more important to me than a surprise attack for that. Alright, cool. Gotta just keep fighting to get a few more points for that. I think, all of their weapons stuff is, like, pretty near to maxing out anyways. Like, I don't have enough points to increase almost anything here. Yeah, and when I max out a handful more blades and get a bunch of the books that increase those points, then I can just do like a dump pass and give everybody crazy good stats. Rex needs to... No, wait, he doesn't need to engage a blade right now. I took him out of the party. We're good. We're all good. Gotta kill more things. Gotta kill more Buzzy Beetles. No, not you.
Hold your position.
No, you're a tiny bunny. I didn't want to hit you.
Show you her true power.
Ready to deploy. A meeting of minds.
Well, I'm locked in this combat now. They may as well just put it out of its misery. Otherwise, you know, I'd be cruel for just, like, cutting a bunny almost in half, but then leaving it alive. Hey, Poppy QT got another thing. And another thing. Flash Boot, level 5.
Maybe
Is that just because she's
agriculture's
finally in
got a
combat
specialist
again?
field.
I should go check what those were. Game's very heavy on menus. Characters. Poppy, QT, affinity chart. Yeah, huh.
Critical update installed.
Those must have just been things for, like, item usages, because I didn't... I don't know. I don't know. Apparently, I just unlocked them for not doing anything. I need to know her favorite pouch item from the desserts category, and just acquiring vegetables shouldn't be too hard. As long as she's in the party. So that agronomy will happen pretty quick. Nalponic Destruction, Performer-Driver Combo Finisher. That one sucks. I should probably send Poppy off on some missions, honestly, to get that. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna send Poppy QT on some merc missions to wrap these up. Zenobia can't get any of hers. We have to hunt those things for her. Okay, cool. Well, when the merc guys come back, I'll send Poppy out. Yeah, because I have some more blades that I have to hear the merc mission stuff for. I've never sent Bridget out on one of those things, or Poppy QT.
Whom should I smite?
Yeah, oh yeah. How's the audio balance now that I am in a battle?
Excelsior!
Get him, Percy. Look at that massive dark slash. No, wait, that was just a little dark vortex. I can't remember what level you need to get the dark slash.
Taste the pain.
Ooh, apprentice vamp races. Sure, I can make use of that.
Engaging the enemy.
I don't know if I've gotten all of the bees yet or not. Oh well, I'll just fight some wolves. And also get the attention of more wolves. Hey, wolf, wolf. Wolfie, come and attack me, Wolfie. Also, Wolfie, who's standing sideways on a rock. Don't get me.
Whom should I smite?
No, she can definitely combo them. Huh, that's weird. Okay, everybody get on my target over here because I want to be able to combo. Even though I think they're going to die long before we get that chance, it's just better to focus fire.
The enemy's element is now wind.
Slash, do another slash.
Ready to deploy.
Need to get more arts usage, but now down to the last wolf. There's no way I'm going to max it out. So I can show off like Percy's awesome level 4 special. Oh, there is another one. Okay, then maybe I switch to Finch. Maybe. Okay, so I'm up to 3. Just gotta let Percy get back in battle here. Okay, Percy, good. Percy, charge it up, charge it up. 4.
Focus on the one point. Let nothing distract you.
Demon dimension.
Have I mentioned yet this stream that I love those cinematics? I don't think I have. Mostly because there hasn't had a chance to happen yet.
I banish you to the void.
And, like, Tora was half blocking, like, half of that one, which is unfortunate. But, oh well. I will see more of them in the future. Go ahead, Steam Bomb, yeah, let's just wreck this guy. And then... You're dead! Perfect. Okay. that quest is all wrapped up, so I can go turn that in anytime. Probably... No, wait, I said I was going for the heart-to-heart over here first. Sounds good. Was worried the audio would drown your voice out, but it's not. Fantastic. Collection point. Gotta collect things for Poppy. Those are wood instead of vegetables, so that's less good. I want it to be daytime for heart-to-hearts. I've had most of these things happen at night. And, like, night is a good atmosphere, but it's not as colorful. Granted, here the color is mostly yellow, but it's better than just mostly blue.
Rex, Tora have to ask for friend as fellow mansman.
I know I've seen this one before, but I still wasn't expecting that.
Tora want to gain understanding of life as adventurer.
As an adventurer?
Rex is role model of Tora. That's why Tora want to learn everything he can about being Rex.
Aww.
This is all very sudden, Tora. What's going on?
Now, Rex. Don't feel too important. He just wants to talk.
In any case, it's not so common for Master Pond to ask something so directly.
Oh, really? He seems like a pretty direct guy to me.
Exactly. Tora being earnest like never before. Tora submit as evidence this direct, unflinching eye contact.
Unflinching.
Wow, your pupils are really dilated.
That's what you get, staying up all night.
All right, tonight Master Pond go to bed early.
Enough! Tora's eyes are worry of Tora. It not matter. This important. Tora want to be like Rex.
All right, fine.
Rex, please teach
I'll
Tora.
teach you the secrets of being the awesome that is me. Maybe it's better if Nia teaches you, though.
Maybe it's better if Nia teaches you. Okay, so you want to know about being a driver, right?
Right.
Does it bother Master Pond when someone say he no good at weapon pass?
Of course it bother Tora. I mean, weapon pass is crucial element of driver blade coordination. If someone say me not so great at that, Tora's self-esteem plunge is par for course.
I know where you're coming from, but maybe that's all the more reason to ask Nia. She's the experienced one around
It's true,
here.
Rex has only kind of been at this for a couple days.
Nah, Tora get it. We'll ask and come back. Nia just say, with time, body of driver learn to do it by muscle
Yeah,
memory.
there you go.
Answer seems somewhat dismissive.
Ah, that's a shame.
Well, damn, I'm sorry. She's not on board with a lot of what you do, Tora, unfortunately. I think Poppy's little maid lessons for Pyra turned her off.
hey, but maybe I can still help. I think Pyra and I manage okay, so...
Actually, Nia referred to Rex as well.
Poppy believed the kid's green as freshly mowed grass himself, were her exact words.
Wait, what?
Seriously? That's what she thinks of me?
Oh, chin up, Rex.
Indeed, have much time to live and learn.
Yeah, we'll get there.
He says he'll help, but then he's the one who needs pepping up.
Don't worry about it, Gramps. It's all good. I want to be a world-saving adventurer. You'll see.
I'm back. We worked really hard for this one.
I hope things went well.
Okay, Contrarians are back. Cool. I need to send out Poppy.
No need to thank me. I know we were sensational.
Well met.
Misaki. Okay,
I'll be
I can
ready
check
when
this
the
now.
time comes.
Good. You don't have anything that will stop you from getting your total rank A. Good.
I've still room to
Cool.
grow.
So Shun is. I should also not hesitate from sending Shun. Actually, I'm gonna focus on sending Shun in this next one because I want to make sure he gets his max. Manum Justice Delivery and Bridget.
This feels like a demotion.
You're fine, okay? I'm trusting you with a crazy important mission to go and pick up flowers in another country, all right? That's like, it's gonna be huge for morale. I can't give this job to just anybody. Shit. I didn't mean to hit start. Okay, Gourmot. I mean, deliver juice, not pick up flowers. It's fine.
This feels like a demotion.
They're both critically important things. I'm gonna send Poppy on the other one. Shun, good.
No problem.
And then Maggie.
Reporting.
And I wish they would let you see an affinity chart from here. Maybe that's a thing that I can do, though. I can mark the blades that,
At your command.
that have the, the so many things in one hit with, like, this favorites thing. Because that would help me keep track of them. Yeah, so I think I'll do that from now on. Or at least I'll try to. Because that's the only thing I really care about in here. And I don't know if Ushio has it or not. Anyways. Some you get out there.
Understood.
Surinai, you're good.
Yes, sir.
Karen, you're good.
Reporting.
Good.
Firebrand's leader standing by. Firebrand's moving out.
Good luck.
Yay, new quotes that I haven't heard before. Okay, 7 minutes, I'll get another one. So, Morag needs a backup. Wait, notifications. That's a new menu option. Helpful items, new quests for the main game. New stories. Oh, right, but this is for the DLC, which I don't yet own. I should probably go and buy this for one of these. Because I do want to see the new story stuff. Just haven't spent the money on it. And that will give me new stuff to see in the playthrough here. Oh well, I'll do that next time. Morag needs a blade. Let's give her... Agate's already maxed out, I know she is. Got those two already, so I could give her an axe, an axe, a healer, or a gun. I think Harold's also maxed out. No, she needs some more trust on her, and that's the thing that I get by just, like, farming items. And I wanted to send Ursula on more Merc missions, I think, because she's still missing some affinity options. I've had Gorg for a long-ass time. I never used them. Let's get Gorg.
Got it. I give you my all.
The big water axe merman. Run around with him for a while. Gorg. Gorg, where are you? Gorg. There you are. Okay, fast travel so I can go turn in that quest. I think I turned it in over here.
And we're you.
Let us go.
Right? There it is. Interesting that it's not marking on the map. Oh, right, because it only shows the current quest that you're tracking, and I'm looking for the bracers right now. Oh well. Friends return. We made light work of this one, aren't we? Just the best. My lady, sometimes modesty is the cardinal virtue. Capable driver really in class of own when it comes to speediness. Time is money. Speed means more money. Value of life measured by contents of bank account. Having said wise saying, Pidede departs speedily to deliver wars to Alba Kavanich. Thanks, friends. Another side quest complete. What did he give me? Anything good? Nah, I'll just sell that. More for the sake of having marked it off. Anyways, I'll come back here later, because I want to knock this Uriah one off my list. Kingdom of Uriah, Bonsamima. I think it's up here at the Holy Gate. So how you guys in the chat doing today?
Trouble.
Let us proceed.
So 560. Oh, I think I know where this is. Okay. Well, I'm going for a ride. Mostly because I want to. Also, it will open up another location option for me. I fucking love that you do this. And I love that she holds her hat. Everything about the way Morag animates is awesome to me. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah!
A new locale.
Oh, God,
An
I'm so
arrival of
close.
sorts.
I swear you can do it that way. It's like I was telling Stan last time we were here. That's got a lip on it. You can't just swim in there. I gotta be missing something. Anyhows, this is right here. Perfect.
If I may. if I may.
So now I got the left golden bracer and a bunch more cash. But I want to try to make that jump again. I'm pretty sure I can do it. Or maybe instead I'll go looking for that bridge that Stan said was here. Or that that little water jet, since I've got the talents to use it now. I think another reason I was worried is that the level of the enemies that are kicking around near that thing are a little bit on the high side. So maybe as long as I stay... Yeah, like you see, there's 74s out there.
I could have sworn.
Flora heals an aching soul.
Come to mama.
Price is right, Horn. Yeah, it sounds about right.
If
I don't think I ever
may.
got that treasure chest either, so what's good? Just a common core crystal. Nothing special. Okay, so can I be alive here and dodge the crazy high fish? Is there a dive point? Maybe not. I think he might have been I think there's a dive point up near the top, actually, because that's where it takes you when you escape from down here. So I should go do that. Ruins of Fountain Park, I think will take me right to this broken bridge here.
Arrived.
Uriah is such a
proceed.
gorgeous location. Uriah is, like, honestly, yes, pretty amazingly gorgeous and beautiful. I personally prefer Leftheria, and, like, I think it looks just a little bit better. And maybe if we get some time, I'll be able to go there and show you guys Leftheria in the day. Because last time when we checked it out, it was nighttime and or raining. But you're not wrong. This place is gorgeous. Also, it appears that I gained access to the location even though I didn't actually make the jump. Like when I fast traveled up here, it put me on the right side anyways. Woo! So let's go sliding for the rest of it. I want that image. God, I want to draw that. It's so cool. Maybe I'll make that the thumbnail for this session. Woo! Oh no, right? I get to the bottom and then I have to get through a dive to get to the secret area. That's how it works. Well, I have Dromark with me. I should be able to do it.
Call on the power of water.
And now I show up in a secret underground spring.
We found amazing place, friends!
What a view, Master
The
Pond.
Rakura Aqua Gardens. This is the place where I have to go
I'm back.
to do that.
Nicely
To
done.
do that final Merc mission, or final like increase your mercenary camp's level mission that I said like I just wasn't gonna do. The client shows up here and only at a certain time of day. I'm probably gonna leave that one till much later in the game because I think you actually have to be a pretty decent level to take it on, and I don't want to just boost myself to cheat at it. There is a collection point or two here, and I'll grab those while I'm here. Then fast travel out. We got to go back to Gormont.
Now let's see.
I love this secret location. This place is truly beautiful. Again, you're not wrong. Uriah has like so many
Now let's see.
blues and purples and cool colors in the way that it looks. It's just like the epitome of just like gorgeousness. The music helps with that, of extravagant gorgeousness, I think. Anyhows, back to Gormot, here at Torgoth. Abel's Fountain. The frames look like they're mostly holding. I'm gonna up the bitrate just a little bit.
That was a slog.
Let us go.
You know, assuming that the window will update. Set it to 1500 for a while. See if it'll hold. Okay. Up to Mabon. Hey, Mr. Mabon, we found what you were looking for. Oh, you did. Let's have a look. Yup, that's them, all right. Turns out you're both right. We find one in Morordain and other in Uriah. Is that right? Well, I never. They're good kids for doing all this, you know that? Thank you. It was nothing. Now, there's one last thing I'd like for you to do. There's more? Afraid so. I need you to deliver those bracers to my son and daughter. They've each got their own families now, out living in different nations. Fine, I guess we may as well see this through to the end. That's the ticket, thank you, lass. My son's name is Antis, he should be in Alba Cavenich in Morordain. My daughter's called Noelle, she's living in Fonsumaima in Uriah. Trust you to get the braces to them, and of course I'll be sure to reward you handsomely when you're done. Sweet, extended side quests. Okay, when I increased the bitrate, it started fussing at me again. I'm gonna go ahead and drop that back down. Sorry. Yeah, I went up to 420 as soon as I did that. Whoops. So, back to those cities one more time. Kingdom of Uriah, Fonsumaima, and then we'll find her once we're running around here.
That was a slog.
Always in love with the music in this game. Okay, 30 yards this way, and there you are, Noelle. Can I help you? Let Tora explain. From Daddy? Well, thank you for coming all the way to deliver it. Wait, this is a golden bracer. It looks so expensive. I'm not sure I can accept this. But then again, it is from Daddy. How are he and Vess doing these days? Vess looked after me and my brother for most of my childhood. She's very calm and gentle for a blade, the kindest one I know. Oh, that reminds me. Here, it's a necklace made from Pione stone. If you see Vess, could you pass it on to her? Sure thing. Now, Alba Cavenich. Cavenich. I don't know what's the proper way to say that. I go back and forth. Hang out at the gate. Go from there. Not gonna lie, I like the Fonsumaima night theme.
Long journeys make
Not
Tora
too keen on the
tired.
day theme.
Refresh and set off again.
The night theme is calm as hell, true. The day theme, I actually kind of like it. Like, Fonsumaima feels like a big, like, stone brickwork capital of a great kingdom with, like, a royalty. And the day theme feels like it. Like, it feels proud. Like, just big fanfare. Antis, what's up? Who are you? So here's the thing. From Daddy, well, thanks for this. Must have been quite a trek. Golden bracers. I remember hearing about these when I was a kid. Daddy and Vess are still their old selves, I take it? I haven't seen them for yonks. For yonks? Oh, man. Haven't seen them for yonks. Don't tell me, Vess is still making her same old dumplings? Me and my sister used to love those. We ought to all get together again. I'd love to see her. Could you pass this on to Dad for me? It's an accessory. Made it myself. Percy, get your hand off my ass. Jesus. Thank you. He'll probably never use it, but at least it'll remind him how we are. We will handle this task without fail. Thanks a lot.
I'm back!
All friends returned
Right.
safely.
Merc mission update. Gotta send out Poppy for that.
Well,
Poppy, initiate.
Cool, more items. So you have nothing that would stop you?
I'm learning something new.
Scouting's important, you know.
Okina has nothing that would stop him. Awesome.
Not to...
Yonks, boy, that's a Britishism if I've ever seen one. I'd believe you. And Yatta,
I'll back you up whenever you
almost wrapped up. He's also got nothing standing in his way. Cool. Gormont. So, wood gathering. Send Poppy QT. When Poppy's on a merc mission, Tora cannot take part in battles. I was wondering about this because, like, you can send a blade out, but Poppy takes the form of multiple blades in a battle. So what happens if you send out one form of her? Does Tora get using the other forms? Apparently not. Tora's out of battle. Awesome.
Mercenary time for Poppy.
I just wanted to know. So ice, I need another water blade. Well, I need 2 water blades. So, chronological. And where's my waters? Actually, here. Rarity. I should also send Ursula on a couple of these things.
Everyone's counting
Wherever
on
I get
me.
the chance.
I gotta step it up.
And for Sheba.
Let us rake in the assets.
Then chronological. And Hagen.
At
He's
your
good. Hey, Ushio. I need to check Ushio. Otetsu's good.
At your command.
Murakamo's good. Good.
I'll be in the other party then.
QT Core. I love the abbreviation, the QT.
QT Core assemble. QT Core moving out.
Best of luck to you.
Go for it, QT Core. Come back, make me proud. All right, manage blades. I gotta check this thing. Chronological. Where's the one that I was just thinking of? S. Rune, so you're B. A. Shun. I've already checked him. He doesn't have a problem. Ushio. Customized blade. What am I waiting on for you? Nope, you can do it too. Okay, so I can send out Ushio. So I should be looking for the A ranks that have like 1 point left. Like Kusanagi here. Customized blade. Affinity chart. You don't have anything here either. Cool, so I can send you out. And Kijin. Customized blade. You are one of the cursed ones. No, it's a blade combo finisher. Okay, you can get that if I send you out. Cool, so that's good to know. The other A's. Hibari. You're good. Reiki, customize. You are one of the cursed ones. Okay, cool. So I will mark you off, and now I know not to send you on a merc mission. I have to hold on to you for a second. Yeah, just stick with me for a minute here, guys. Like, this blade management kinda like is a little bit of a time sink, but I want to do this now so that I can actually like keep track of all the blades that I currently have, and once I get the system in place, it'll be easier to maintain it. I just need to find any blades that have an A rank currently that only have 1 point left and see if that 1 point is this deal a certain amount of damage in 1 hit. Now a whole bunch of E's because I think that these are all the new ones that I just pulled at the end of the last stream. Yes, they are. Okay, so that's actually not bad. I only had 2 of those guys in my entire collection. Okay, so I've done both of those. Guess I'll go back and report to Mabon. Mabone. Don't call him Mabone. I'm sure he would not appreciate being called Mabone. It's British slang. Yonks means a long time. All right, thanks for looking that up for me, Paul.
Keep a close eye out for trouble.
Let us proceed.
It's done, Mabon. We're back. Good to see you. How were the Bairns? They seem to be getting on just fine from what I saw. Made sure to hand over golden braces. Good, that's off my mind. How are Aunties and Noelle? They must have grown quite a bit since I last saw them. Both look like fine, respectable grown-ups. Well, yeah, they asked us to give you some things in return. Said they'd love to have a reunion sometime, too. Wouldn't that be wonderful? I haven't seen them since they got married. How many years now? We must set a date. Isn't this good news? Yes, of course. They're getting on just fine, are they? I was worrying him over nothing, as usual. Oh, he's looking very happy. Of course he is. Hearing your kids are coming to visit after a long time, anyone would be. Oh, he's hungry.
Hold on. My belly's starting to rumble.
Oh, goodness. Is it that late already? Don't worry. I won't be 10 minutes. I'll make enough for everyone.
So, what's on the menu today?
I'll give you 3 guesses.
She only knows how to make one thing.
All right. I'll play along. Could it be dumplings?
Spot on.
He's still not feeling so hot.
You all right there, man?
Yes, don't you worry. Just a pesky little cough. She's a sweet lass, isn't she?
Totally, and her cooking's top-notch.
If making of dumplings is same as cooking,
She is perhaps a little misguided at times, but her love and compassion cannot be faulted.
Well, oh, that was Dromark. I was
Right.
like, his lips aren't moving.
My life never amounted to much, to be honest with you. I did some reckless things in my time, all to be the center of attention. And every time I bungled something up, Vess and the kids would suffer for it somehow. But Vess, she stuck by my side all the same. She took the role of my dearly departed, bless her soul, and started looking after the kids for me. She's become a part of the family now. I don't know what we'd do without her. And that's why I just want her to have a good life. Do you know what I'm saying?
Are you all right?
I'm fine. I just need to lie down for a bit.
That seems like the best course of action.
Let me just close my eyes a moment.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Mabon?
Well, fuck. You fall asleep? No, Tora. No, he didn't. Everyone's gotta go someday, even drivers. Terrible thing, but that's just the way of the world. We just watched a man die, Gramps, and you're gonna give me old man advice? Wait, where's Vess? Drivers and blades are inextricably linked. I expect she will have returned to her core crystal. I'm gonna go and check on her. Around the corner. I need help. Thank you, Nia. Come with me. Like I was saying the first time, it's kind of an easy way to prove when a driver is really dead versus just unconscious. He really did go back. It'll have happened so suddenly. Must have been a real shock. We able to awaken her again? I'll have to wait a while first for the color to return to how it was before. But that mean memories of Mabon all going to disappear? Yeah. It is an inevitable part of the cycle, such is the fate of all blades. But we remember. That right. If Poppy and others still remember, we have power to teach Vess about past. Poppy's sure she will be more than happy to rediscover old memories. Yeah, you're right. Just notice his body's still lying in the foreground. Matt only wanted the best of Vess. We have to do what we can to make her happy. Including just leaving the body there. She wouldn't want it disrupted. I hate the incurable cough of death. I know, it's such a bad disease. Mabon breathes his last as he speaks of his true feelings for Vess. What did he really want for her in the end? Well, you know, the bonus of this being a New Game Plus is that I don't have to wait at all. I have, in fact, had Vess in my party.
I will attend to your every need. At least for fighting.
Since we started. She's not using it right now because I can't make Nia change her blades. But I can use the kitchen.
Making them with extra love really improves
I don't think I have the materials to do this because I'm missing one chunk of soil, which is necessary for a rice ball. Don't ask me why. But that's one more side quest knocked out. Is that a blade? No, those are just kids. Guys, you gonna bury the body or just leave the corpse there? Yeah, it's okay. It's a ghost corpse. He's gone. How's it going tonight? Hey-o, Lance. It'd be hilarious if the game just left Mabon's body in that chair. For the rest of the game, he turns into a static asset. You can never move it. You can't do anything about it. He's just always there. Grim, yes, but admittedly hilarious. And I think this heart-to-heart is actually with Vess. So I'm going to leave this here for a while, and I'll come back and catch it another time. Gotta at least play to the story.
Please consider.
Something written here in small lettering.
Think about it objectively.
It is good to dwell on the past from time
Cool,
to
I think
time.
this is another side quest. One in the belly of a hermit. Torgoth manuals. Oh, wait. Oh, I have to get a couple of these, do I? There was a quest that started here on my first playthrough, but I must have read some other paintings in the set, and this is just where it happened to trigger. Okay, then. And since it seems we have a couple of the regulars here, I will reiterate to you guys, if any of you want to, like, join me for chatter here tonight, you should all have access to the Discord. And if you don't, I just dropped a link for you in the chat there. Yeah. Like it's open. I'd love to have somebody to talk with for a while. Because streams are like supposed to be social for me. What do you got? Thank you kindly for all your hard work. I was able to create some fine furniture. I don't think my esteemed customer will have room to complain now. Sons learned a valuable lesson, blah, 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 blah. I realized halfway through those quests that it was only 2 streams ago that I had an entire one that was just dedicated to side quests, and I don't feel right having another one quite so soon. So we're an hour deep. I'm gonna go do some story stuff. You playing a Doctor handheld? Is it playable handheld? Did they improve something with the patch performance-wise? Well, I'm recording it, I'm streaming it, so it kind of has to be docked. It has to go through a capture card. It is playable in handheld, but I never played it in handheld. I like the music and like the scenery coming in at as high a resolution as it can get. And Lance says, now that you have Poppy QT, do you know if mercenary team name changes? Yes, it does. I actually have QT on a Merc mission right now. You can catch her when she gets back. Let me change the time of day for when I go back to Leftheria. Beep, 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 beep. Good. Head to Rex's hometown Fawncett. I should also probably get Rex back in the party. Since Tora can't fight because Poppy's out of town right now. So, to Leftharian Archipelago, Brigette Harbor.
Keep a close eye out for trouble.
Let us proceed.
So, I said it last time, but now it's properly blue skies and day. I kind of prefer the Leftharian Archipelago over Uriah, just a little bit, in terms of, like, breathtaking, beautiful scenery. Because this place is just... this place feels crazy ethereal fantasy to me. And I love the islands just connected by these, like, long, tentacly sandbars. Everything in this world happens on Titans. All of these, like, island creatures, these are also Titans. They've just sort of connected. They've joined into a little network here. Level 43s. Those big guys could pose a problem. I might actually be able to, like, fight one of them now because I've got supercharged blades and powers and everything. But I remember running into issues with big enemies the first time I was playing. Like, you have to take into account more than just the level here. The enemy size is also an indication of their difficulty.
And arrived.
All in one piece.
In a way that makes a certain amount of sense, because that thing is large and it could actually just bite your entire torso. So, yeah, it's harder to hurt. It has more HP than something that is, you know, more human-sized. Now, I'm pretty sure that there's a quest around here. Over in this direction. And I think it should mark it on my, No, it's not. Why is it not marking it on the tracker up top? It used to do that. Yeah, okay, there it is. I just have to be really
Very
close.
well. Shall we dance?
Oh, you want a piece of me, mine, Iluka? Think you can take this on? Do you realize who you're fucking with here? You face Train Chan and her friends who have an Aegis. Alright, come on, Rex. Get a little bit more dark power. Get that Black Abyss. Or we could just kill him. Killing him works for me, too.
This is unexpected. Let me do it.
Really? You dug underground? You have like 10 HP left. Finish him, Rex.
Here I go.
Good. Perfect. Oh, a bunch of them. Maiden Voyage. Sure. I'll do it. I'm on the way by this time. Set as active quest. I got nothing against doing like a few side quests as I go. Yeah, right, that's what it was. Last week I kind of didn't do that because I just wanted to power through all of Mor Ardain in like one good shot so that I could get to best character here. Now that I have her, I should go back to doing like a handful of them as I go, and then eventually we just do a big stream to clean up everything that's left. Anyhow, let's fight us some worms.
Disharmony.
Quadruple slash.
Focus.
Rolling slash.
Ready to deploy.
Shazam! No, come on, don't knock me up. I mean, out. I mean, in a don't knock me around. Really watch what I say. Just a little bit more than I have been. All right, well, I want to get Gorg out here for a little while. With his big old water axe.
You should accept your
Now, come on, guys. Pay attention to me over here. Stop looking at Nia. You don't want anything to do with Nia. You don't want anything to do with Rex either. Look at me. Look at me. Finch, get out here. Rex, why are you taking attention away from me? You're not supposed to be doing that. It's my job, not yours. I'm the tank.
Thanks for that.
Do I actually have Rex equipped with a tank blade right now? I don't think I do. He might just be doing too much damage.
Yes.
There we go. Everything dead? Everything's dead. What up, kid? Oh, you're a blade. Okay. My name is Olua. You can probably tell I'm a blade. Nice to meet you. What happened? Yeah, actually, you want to come with me? I'm awfully sorry. I'm in your debt, but I can't join you. I have a wonderful driver named Raid. He's still a novice, not yet as strong as you, nor is he much of a swordsman. So when faced with danger, he tends to run away. But a Moxie Luca caught him unaware, sent him tumbling. It's about as bad as when you're salvaging and a greb comes out. Rex, what the fuck is a greb? No idea being a salvager was such a terrifying ordeal. Don't worry, everything's fine. I'm still alive, so he must be too. That's one positive way to look at it, I suppose. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't worried. You think perhaps you'd be able to look for him. He might be fine now, but if he got attacked, he'd be a sitting duck. We'll handle it. Thank you. There's a chance he may return under his own steam, so I'll wait here in case he does. Maiden Voyage. Search for the boy named Reed who fell into the Cloud Sea. That is in this direction.
Very well.
This
Shall we
feels more like an
dance?
alien world over Uriah. Uriah looks like somebody painted over a forest with a different color palette. Yeah. Like, Uriah's still, like, beautiful and gorgeous, but it feels a little bit more grounded in, like, a potential real environment. There's no way this would ever be a thing you could find in reality, and there's something about that that just, like, speaks to me. Sploosh. And the boy is down here. On Merkley Bay Islet. What up, Reed? Bit weird to meet someone here. I've lost my blade. I'm waiting here till she shows up. So here's the thing. Olua told you to come find me. Yeah. You alright? As you can see, I'm doing just dandy. But I don't want to go back to Olua. She's always on to me like, train up, get stronger. I've had enough of her nagging. Even just now when I got knocked into the Cloud Sea by a Moxie Luca. Sending you just proves it. She thinks I can't get back on my own. She told me we had to go on a training mission, so we've been doing some traveling. But I haven't gotten any stronger, not a bit, and Olua doesn't trust me at all. I don't want to be a driver anymore. It's fine.
Just say, why not?
The Gaming Malamut, thank you for the follow with the drunk May there. I know I'm just a kid, but I wonder if I could get as strong as Yuz if I tried really hard. No worries. If I go back to Olua for now, I'll tell her not to be so annoying. Morag has the right response to that. ... What do you mean I'm making it too easy to make jokes? There's no such thing. If you gave Leftheria the wild colors Uriah has, I'd say it really fits an alien world, for sure. Gaming Malamut says this game's gacha system is killing me. I was lucky to get, like, most of the rare blades in my first playthrough. There's a couple that I'm missing, but I've got good setups for everybody involved, so I'm happy. Mostly with Morag and Percy here, and she also has Finch on her, which is the only overdrive protocol I ever used, was to get Finch onto Morag here for more agility and having another tank weapon on her. I'm just running around with Gorg because I want to. Doesn't really fit her all that much. So, but do this. Can I leap without changing?
Can I stir up some wind?
The way is
good.
clear.
Let's go up like firecrackers!
Jesus! How many guys do I have equipped right now that have leaping? I only needed one. So yeah, falling down didn't kill me because I landed in clouds, but I would think that a jump like that would break my legs. Just saying. Overdriving Finch to Morag seems like a really good idea. And getting Percy on Morag too. So, like, I think that he matches her like really well in terms of the design and the aesthetics of it. But mechanically, he's also a really good fit for her because he's a tank weapon, he's got an agility boost, and there's something about the way that his skills are set up that just like... it encourages like her to hit a lot of auto attacks, which just raises the skill that means she's got 100% evasion. I'm glad you're all right. Sorry for worrying you. Indeed, if you trained up and got a little stronger, I wouldn't have to worry so much. No! No, you gotta stop with that, Ulua. Didn't this just prove it? I'm no driver, not yet. I've got to get strong like these guys before I can go off on journeys and stuff. The training trips are how you become strong, Reed. Yeah, there's a limit. Let's travel after I've learned how to sword fight and what have you. You got it all backwards. It's like you're asking me to make a banquet when I can't even hold a knife. Just put your mind to it, though. Everyone's got to start somewhere. The most important thing is taking the first step. Gonna back way. Let's talk about this later. We should be thankful. I don't care, whatever. I'm going home. You can do your train missions alone. Here's something by way of thanks. All right, cool. Side quest done. If this ever had a follow-up, I didn't find it, so fingers crossed I will this time. Uriah feels like kind of sleepy to me in a way because the colors are the exception of the occasional cool-looking tree. Yeah, Uriah is definitely like very chill and cool, and sleepy is a good way to put it. Like it's gorgeous in that way. Leftheria is like also gorgeous and beautiful, but not in the same way. Like here, I don't feel like I could lie down and take a nap because it's a beach with beautiful sun, and it just feels like everything here would be refreshing and cool and clean.
Is to cheer up Master Khan with extreme cuteness.
Thank you, Balthier, for the 5 bits right there. But like the design of Leftheria doesn't make me feel sleepy. It makes me feel like more like wowed and in awe, while also calming at the same time. Like they're very similar in that way. I'm just like having trouble putting towards what the difference is between them.
I could have taken them all on.
Anyway, do I have a Merc mission back yet? I should. Still? Oh, okay, I've got another one I can dispatch. Let's do that. Gormott. Armu retrieval. And now that I have a couple marked as favorites, I know which ones not to send, and by extension, which ones I can send. So, Ushio, I can send you. I need some Knuckle Claws. I should find those first. Knuckle Claws, Kyoka.
Reporting.
And Knuckle Claws, Kaiden. Perfect.
I'll finish the job.
Now, after that, let's send you, you, and you.
I'll be in the other party then.
Get out of here.
That's an important task. No objections. Now, let us head into battle.
Just show me the way.
Awesome. In 2 minutes, I can get Bridget back. Ooh, collectible.
I could have sworn.
How you doing tonight, both? Thank you again for the 5 bits. You guys are gonna make me rich 1 nickel at a time. Yeah, by the way, like, if you guys have any, like, creative ideas for bit alerts or anything of the like as well, thank you again, Video Gamer Paul, for the another 5 bits. Like, please, like, do let me know. Either send me, like, a DM on Twitch, or over on Discord, or, like, let me know in my Discord chat. Because I would love to have, like, some more specific alerts for various things. I'm just not great at coming up with those ideas myself. Balthier with the 6 bits. Jeez, man. You don't break the bank on me there. Oh, wait. It's your bank. You can break my bank. I'll be fine with that. Also, Cutie Core, this name is awesome. I know, Lance. Poppy QT is fantastic. The only thing keeping her from being my favorite Poppy is that Poppy Alpha is alpha by both name and nature. Alright, is there another side quest on this island? I don't think so. I might just make a loop around here. Pick some stuff up.
Now, let's see.
The forest really calms your spirit.
Yes, Leftheria, the best name that comes to it is calming. Like, Uraya's best name is probably like Sleepy, like you said the first time, but Leftheria is very calming.
Rolling smash.
I sense great end. Be vigilant.
Where do you think you're going, Peasant Scout? Get back over here. Get back. I have a giant axe for you, and I will chop. Damn it, Rex! Stealing my kills.
Yes. The next wave has arrived.
All right, fine. Everybody, just come at me. Everybody, get down here. I'll clear this place out. I need the experience. All right, Finch, get out here. I gotta swap around my blades. Get some arts points built up here. Thank you both here for the subscription as well. That's awesome. One more closer to those lost levels. Yeah. I'll give you a high five boot for that. Come on, stop evading me. Alright, Finch, please hit them. Please hit them. Nia is almost dead. Nia, you have to prevent yourself from dying. Heal yourself, please. Part of that might be on me because I should probably be holding aggro a little bit better than I have been. Although I can't explain why Finch was not helping me get the attention of that guy. Finch is a tank blade. That should have been working. Maybe it's because these birds just like to go into 100% evasion for very long stretches of time.
I shall defend you to the last, my lady.
Rolling smash.
Fantastic. Great. Let us make use of it now.
Okay, cool. Finally cleared it out. We're good.
I hope things went well.
I'll wait till Poppy gets back, just so that I can do them both at
really
once.
Calms your spirit.
I should probably also not start with Gorg. That might be part of why I'm having trouble holding aggro. I should start with a tank blade. Now, I can't remember if I did not. Okay. There's a rare spawn up here that I never managed to kill my first time through. I think I'd like to give it another shot now, but only if Zenobia, like, would get a benefit from it. If it's too far up her chart and I don't have access to it yet, then I'll just run. Because I don't want to have to come back and fight it again. So I don't have an Earth Blade to follow up a Dark Shot with. Rex is not going to swap to Mithra. Sucks. It would work, though, if I can build up my level 3. Because then we can just go Dark, Dark, Dark.
It's getting tough.
I shall not lose to such a monstrous beast.
That is assuming, of course, that it survived that long, and it's definitely not gonna.
I do wish you'd lean on me more, Rex. Or do you think I couldn't take it?
It's nothing like that. I'll try to, lean on you more.
I love that a zombie gets so fucking creepy, and I love that there's voice lines for it. Okay, so that guy, Confiscator Jimmy. Let's check Zenobia's chart. Zenobia has Confiscator Jimmy. There we go. I could totally do this. However, if I'm going to, I want to play as Rex because I need Morag to be the tank. The CPU's better at being a tank than... No, wait, it should be fine if there's only one enemy. I can do that. And Nia for heals. Okay, good. But I should get Bridget back, just so that I've always got a tank blade on me.
Is it to your satisfaction?
Thanks for getting it done.
You delivered that juice good, Bridget.
Wait for the next fight.
Okay, cool. And send somebody else out while I'm here. Gormott. Down, 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 down. Test of courage. Chronological. Okay, so I need some animals first. You will count.
Okay, understood.
Another animal, another animal. You are an S. I can't send you. You are a B. Good.
Okay, understood.
Past that now. S, B, that's good.
Yes,
B,
sir.
What's the plan, boss?
B,
I imagine
B.
I'll fit right
Sure.
in.
Go on.
bam.
I'll put every effort into it. I'll keep you wondering.
Just show me the way.
That has been going while I haven't been looking at it, which is awesome. I love it when people are chatting with each other. Yeah, both here with the oops. Use it, man. Use it everywhere, far and wide. Spread the word of the Luigi oops. I had to do some repairs on my washing machine around the time you went to Left There. Did I miss anything? Cora, I did a side quest with a kid who shouldn't have been out adventuring. That was about it. Hello, Cypher. How's it going? Imagining Dunban and Morag together. Yeah, Dunban and Morag together would be awesome. Both the katana-wielding dodge tanks. I've not played the Lost Levels, but it looks very unforgiving. I'm looking forward to Mario. I really am. Why does Rex only have 2 blades? Because I sent off his other one and I have forgotten to equip one of them back again. So I should probably equip that that blade back again. Or give him something anyways. Azami, Pyra will work well together. And for the last one, I've already got wind covered with Zenobia. I've got water, lightning, and I've got water. Oh, right. I should get that back to Bridget.
I will do my best to prove my
So
worth.
I've got dark, fire, wind. Oh, I've got too many overlaps here. Because Rex also has dark, fire, and Mia has water and wind. But I need Zenobia here, so... And I can't give him Azami or Rock because that's yet more wind. Just for elemental coverage, I think I gotta give Rex some,
You can count on me.
some non-regular guys. I will keep the dark, though, because going combo dark, dark, dark will probably be good. And he's got Mithra for that. Okay, good. Good, this should work. I'm over-preparing a little bit because I fought this guy a lot, and even when I over-leveled him by 10 levels, I couldn't fucking take him out. I'm gonna clear the area here first, too.
early to be complacent.
I like your attitude.
Focus.
Quadruple slash.
Topple them.
Whom should I smite? Is this your best?
Revisit. Eclipse. Blade.
Slash everything up here. I should also probably check Morag's gear, because I don't think I gave her anything after the blade pulse. If she's not wearing anything, that would be hot, but also is going to affect my combat performance.
I've waited for this all day.
Have you considered taking the lead sometime, Pyra?
I'll think about it next time, Zerda.
Characters, Morag. Accessories, nothing. Cool, good. Not good, but I'll fix that. By rarity, so... Where's that thing that lets you hit twice? When I see it, I'll know what it is. I just don't remember the name offhand. Like a galaxy cube or something like that. It's space oriented. Star cube, galaxy cube, 50% of attacking again after a successful auto attack. Okay. So one of those, and then something for agility boosts. Not chronologically, I want rarity. Really? Moon cube? Okay, that's the lower levels of it. Gotcha. Revival pod, don't need that. Don't need the reviving. Prevents deflections, nope. Don't need HP. Where's the agility boost? Agility by 27%, excellent. Good. And while I'm here, Mia's got all the luck boosters. I don't need those right now because I'm not doing more pulls, so rarity. Is there anything in here for ether boosting? Should have something. That's ether by 27. I need like this 27% boost. Aggro reduction would work, cool. I don't need her getting killed. HP restored when reviving a teammate. Healing arts by 24% is also pretty good. So I should go with that one. And then, okay, she's already got the boost ether one. Good. So she's set. Rex has Shortens the number of the cooldown time, boosts maximum HP, and critical damage. Okay, good. Rex is all set. Let's give this a shot. Coming at you, Jimmy.
We will forge a path and none shall stand in our way. You need to loosen up. This is an expected
Great, he's already blocking me.
Idiot slash!
Sorry if you guys can hear those slams. My neighbor's doing something. I don't know what.
No effect.
Oh my god, come on. Don't hurt me so much right off the bat. Why do you have help now? This isn't fair. Alright, everybody focus here. We gotta take him out first. Pop over to Bridget. Don't knock me around. Don't knock me around. Nia heals. Good, good. Topple's good. I'm just gonna use my ability here. No, I shouldn't do that. Oh, I'm stenched. Bridget didn't have any hook to me. Okay, stone then. What can I link to out of stone? Fire and more stone. Okay, so if I use fire, that'll let Rex or Nia follow it up. Good. I can do that.
You can do it, Rex. This is unexpected. Anytime.
Buying a little bit more time here.
Son.
Letting my teammates build up their meters. And now. Cool, Mega Eruption. We're good. So that's one elemental orb set up. Sure, start with the water. Let's just get started on another combo straight away. From water, I need another water or earth. And Rex can do the earth, and then I can finish up with wind. I'm gonna give him a little bit of extra time so that I have some time to build up my meter. Oh, okay, Pandemic. Almost out. I didn't notice it was so close. Okay, time for Finch.
Leave it to me. Battle talk. Rolling smash. I shall defend you to the last. You will not fall here.
And now we can go in with the... Oh, come on. No, don't stench. Not now. Final disaster. Good. Go, Finch. Do it. That's only 15,000, but it's less important. More important is getting the orbs up. And now you guys just go ahead and hit him a little bit. Get some of his HP down. I want to initiate the chain attack when he's very near death so that I can get as much overdrive or overkill bonus as possible. Or maybe I should just do it right now because two of my party's close to death. Cool, so wind and earth. What do I have to combat those? Nothing with Morag. Finch. I love that she has a golf swing for that. So I do have electric to fight against the wind. I mean the earth there. I should take that.
Okay, here I go.
Much obliged.
Cool, that's damaged.
Over to you, Rex.
Don't mind if I do.
Please hit the earth, Rex. Please hit the earth. Good, good. Okay. Next round.
This is not the end.
And now it will guaranteed die.
The way is clear. Magnificent.
Nia, take them down. Let me show you something. Ready or go,
I love that Zenobia turns into a giant axe.
Over to you, Rex.
Don't mind if I do.
Time to show what I can do.
Magnificent.
Round
This
3.
is not the end.
Magnificent.
Bridget, to me.
Magnificent.
Nia, take them down.
Act yourself.
Ready or go, Lottie.
I should use... Oh, okay, good. So Rex can take advantage of the earth weakness here. for one last good hit. And there we go, 579,000 damage.
Yeah, done and dusted.
Nice work, everyone. Nicely done.
And Zenobia gets herself yet another affinity bonus. Good. Okay. I should get that chart. Zenobia. Good.
I'd love to use this in battle.
Increases the damage dealt by higher numbers when HP is at 30% or less. If Nia's at 30% or less, she should not be attacking. She should definitely be fucking healing herself. But still, good to get the chart boosted up. People are just quoting Xenoblade 1 again. Awesome. Let us witness the might of the hero pawn! Melia had good quotes in the first game. It was great. I actually lost 7 levels ahead of him because of the spike. Yeah, that guy hurts. That guy hurts a lot.
QT Core reporting in.
I hope you will be the bearer of good news.
Good timing, Poppy. Let me just find where the way out is here. This one over here. Cool. Merc group.
Mission was tough.
Poppy, initiate rest mode.
Poppy's the best. Poppy's just awesome. Okay. Get out there, keep working. Sending out the QT core again.
Mercenary time for Poppy.
Oh, that's a lot of requirements. I need a lot of animals and waters there. Hey, then chronologically, I should probably send out Gorg will fit one of the waters.
I'll support you in every way.
As will, where's Sheba? Sheba should be here somewhere. Sheba.
Let us rake in the assets.
After that, I need one more water and a bunch of animals. You'll work?
At your command.
Your water and animal, perfect.
At your
And now I can send whoever I want. Sure, get Sarasa out there.
I won't let you down. QT Core assemble. Follow me.
Best of luck to you.
Perfect. And just because I feel like a few more people have joined since the last time I posted that, there's another link over to my Discord where I do announcements for future streams and stuff like that. Oh, wait, actually, I don't want to go this way. I have the levels for it now. I'm gonna be stupid. Oh, wait, okay, well, apparently I'm being stupid by fighting one of these first. Sure, I'll take that on.
Rolling smash.
Expecting to die here. This thing outlevels me by 7 levels and is also enormous. I might be able to take it if I could knock it down and make it fall into the pit, but I don't expect that to really work.
Nightmare Rondo.
Be ready to avenge yourself.
Give us a hand. All right, Lady Morath. Fine. Greek stronghold. Now's our chance to turn it. Lead it to me.
Break. Come on, Rex. There we go. Topple, topple. Gonna fall. Is that gonna work? Yes! Way to be, Rex. I can't get the rewards from it, but oh well. It's dead. I got the points. Yeah, so I'm going to try to get up to that entrance up there, which has much higher level enemies, and the game directly tells you don't go that way because you're probably going to die. But I have supercharged New Game Plus ability, so I want to see. Maybe I'm good enough.
Shall we dance? Very well. Shall we dance?
I completely missed that she says that, honestly. Oh shoot, I didn't realize that I just left the first island the wrong way to get there. Oh well. It's not hard to go back. Remembers there more often than Twitter. He has a Twitter? What are you talking about, Paul? Oh, I see. Because it's on the screen. It takes me time to catch up on these things because I'm not that... Stuff seems really obvious to me that other people don't take to be obvious. So, I don't know.
I could have sworn.
I have trouble being silly in that way.
Come on, come to Mama.
Get all the stuffs. You guys are chatting with each other, and that makes me happy. Okay, so yeah, so the guys that I was fighting over there were like level 35. The enemy that I fought on the railing was 40, like 44. It looks like the enemies up here all start at 45.
Let us face the day with a renewed vigor.
So that'll be fun. Darridan stack. Cool. As long as I don't attract the attention of another one of those big guys. So I would rather not fight one of them off of the safety. Well, I guess it's not really safe to fight them on one of these things because they can also blow me off. I won't die, but I do fall down to the cloud sea and then I have to walk back up again, which sucks. Get Finch running around with me for a little while. Finch! There you are.
And arrived.
All in one piece.
44 Scad Taos, a Demodine, Crustip, Fleet Mora Mora. I'm just gonna run past all of it because I don't actually want to fight anybody right now. But I think I am gonna have to fight some stuff once I get in here. Gotta make for that butthole right there. Okay, so you guys may not remember.
Hey, look what I found.
Congratulations.
But last week I'd basically like explained what the Titan setup for this area is, where each one of those little islands, it is sort of its own creature, and they've just sort of gathered here and formed this little network. They're all gathering around something that is in the clouds that it never really directly shows you. And the only thing you can see of it are these two little entrances, and then you go through it to get to the other side of the cloud wall. So I'm about to head inside this thing, and you'll see how large it is. If I check the map in here, it is quite a long, narrow passageway that shows up in like two long corridors that it takes to get to the other side of the cloud wall.
I could have sworn.
What level are you again? I am currently running around as a level 37.
A menace has us in its
36s and Morag is 38, actually. So let's see if I can take on these 44s. These ones are smaller. Should be a little bit easier to handle. Maybe more of a fair fight. Assuming I can keep the attention on me.
Bridges to arms, Lady Morag. Judgment.
I freaking love Bridget's whip swords. They're so cool.
Excitement is rising. We're on top.
Funny call.
Hellfire.
The enemy's element is now shot.
Watch out!
Let's see I go.
Sure, do a steam explosion. I did not realize I was a level 3 already. Awesome.
Why not? The time sense breaking.
Got it well in hand.
Where's this last one? Oh, it's just this little guy in the middle of everything. He won't serve much of a threat. How is he still alive? Good, he's not anymore. Alright, cool. Continuing on.
I've never seen anything like this. A tunnel through the clouds?
It's because this archipelago is formed of many smaller titans. The forces between the titans bend the cloud sea into this shape.
There is a large titan as well, at the center of the Cloud Mountains. Though, being within the Cloud Sea itself, you won't find humans living on it.
The small titans seem to like clustering around the larger one.
Stay quiet for a
That's
minute.
what forms
Cutscene.
the archipelago.
Wow!
Hello.
So
Can you hear me?
many amazing things to see.
Yeah,
in
there's
the
just a
world.
cutscenes. Shh.
Master Pun should get out more often. Working inside all day, bad for mind and body, you know.
Tora on wonderful adventure with Rex right now, though. Days of staying inside all day are long gone.
Yeah. You're a driver. Just like us now,
Additional
Tora.
function is to cheer up Master Pun with extreme
Tora
cuteness.
appreciates support from friend Rex.
Thank you both here. Poppy's supporting me. In this moment, I am Tora. Alright, we're good. Balthier's taking off too. Thanks for coming and hanging out, man.
I'll admit, I do love this particular area of Etheria.
This area is awesome. By the way, how's the sound balance? I need to ask that because last week Stan was coming through super loud, but I didn't notice it at the time.
I know my mic is generally pretty quiet, so...
But I gotta compare it against the other stuff. How does Paul sound compared to everybody else, guys?
Testing, 1, 2, 3.
You also have a maid fetish? No, I don't. I said in this moment. I'm also not small, round, and fluffy with a crazy mohawk.
Meh.
Them come. They know not who we are.
Oh, gosh.
Tora will be so much better if he didn't say that every 10 seconds in battle.
But that's the entire point of the Nopon.
They didn't do that in the first Xenoblade. Sounds fine. Alright, cool.
Well, at least he's better than a certain Nopon that will not be named from the, not quite sequel.
Yeah, we're not gonna go there. So, who is this? I know that I'm gonna activate this monster again and then run away, because I want to see what the name is. You are Epicurean Ligia. So, is that a thing that I can get for Zenobia? Skyfist, Remington, Jadeite, Decapitator, Myrmidon, Eugene, Man-Eating Glen. Alright, it is not on
I love
her
how
list.
Zenobia's affinity chart is basically, I hope you didn't kill all these guys already.
No, it's fine. You can resurrect them. They give you that option. I love that they do that.
Yeah, I know, but then you have to spend 15 minutes trying to figure out which tombstone is which.
Ah, I hear ya. Thank you, Melia, for the bits. Really changed those colors. It's not showing up so well against Joey. Nothing really shows up against that. I should just give her a different background is what I should do. Or like offset the text. That might work too. I don't know. I'll play around with it a little bit more.
We've been discovered. Reinforcements! Be on your guard.
Cheers for a good friend. Today I had to say goodbye to some and it was hard.
There's more.
Thanks for giving me a good stream to relax to afterwards. Keep up the great work, dude. I'm here to have fun, Melia, and I enjoy so much that other people can watch and have fun with me. So, I don't plan on going anywhere.
I'm on it.
Yeah, I really do enjoy these streams you're doing. But then again, I love this game so much, so...
Alright, and I'm through on the other side.
Hey, look what I
Loot
found.
Cloudway Fun Set.
Congratulations.
So yeah, now we're on the other side of the cloud sea. This guy has a couple more buttholes here, and then where we're going is that island down, like it's not floating. You can see it way down there on the side with those big hooks arcing over it. But it's gonna take a little while to get there since I'm supposed to get there from the left entrance, so I kind of have to take the long way around now. But I'm also gonna try to make this jump, which is really, really tricky.
Hey,
Yes!
Congratulations.
I know I already killed the guy at the top of this, but I want to check if it's one of the named ones that I need to kill next for Zenobia.
Oh, that was a close jump.
All of the slide jumps in this game are pretty tight.
Yeah, it's like they realized people had a lot of fun with the slides in the first game and just wanted to add as many as they could.
The slides are awesome, though. I love the slides.
I still believe that the slides were in the first game because the devs realized just how weird their collision detection was, and they just wanted to have some fun with it. Because,
Ooh,
I mean...
okay, so I can show you guys now. This is weird, because the other stone that I found, I swear it was already gone. So this seal stone is back. I can actually show you them. But first I gotta kill the scout house.
Those things.
I never found them all or found out what they were for on my first playthrough. So like I said, in Gormod, when I tried to show it off and couldn't find it, I am going to figure it out during this stream.
But unless you want me to say it at a later date.
Not until I open up the whole world and start doing like my final kill all the side quest streams.
Hey, Amelia. I figure at least one co-com for a little bit would be better than just sitting there talking the entire time by yourself.
Like I said, streams are like mostly social for me, so I love getting to like talk to people. The intention of this stream series for this game when I started it was to show the game off to a friend of mine and to anybody else who hadn't seen it yet.
Yeah.
But it seems like most people who haven't seen it yet are pretty committed to playing it themselves and thus don't want to watch. So it's just kind of been like hey, let's just go through the story again.
Well, to be fair, I have a second account on my Switch for Japanese exclusives and stuff, so I used that to just play through the game a second time before New Game Plus came out.
So, Seal Stone of Wind here. You need a lot of stats to bust these things up. Like, this one has Super Strength of 7 and Wind Mastery of 7. I don't think I have the characters I would need to break this right now, but there are a handful of these throughout the world.
Yeah, those things are a pain to get the right stuff for. Especially when you have bad luck like me when it comes to the whole gacha system.
Yeah, that's fair. Good. Well, I made it to the other side of the island, and now, time for... Oh no, this one isn't a slide. Dang. I wanted another slide. Oh well. To get down from here will take me... Yeah, I think the next one's a slide for sure.
I feel like we should have some Mario 64 music playing with your fascination with these slides.
The slides are awesome.
Nah, I'm not gonna hum it.
I had a theme in mind, and I was about to start humming it, but I don't think it's the right one. So that would sure make me look the fool.
I don't know, me trying to hum along to a song might make people think I'm the fool, so...
We're all fools. That make you feel better?
Speak for yourself. Nah, I think everyone can attest from my snarky attitude in the chat that I am a bit of a silly person.
Well, that's good. We like silly rain. Oh my god, it's a giant red devil. Oh, I wasn't ready for you. And I'm on the middle of an island where I can't knock you into the clouds. And also I'm fighting something else right now. Can you go away, please? Just give me a second to finish with this Fleet Mora. Then maybe I'll fight you.
Not gonna lie, when you said Red Devil, the first thing I thought of was like
God
the
damn it,
Devil from
there's
Mega Man.
another one of them! I shouldn't have picked this route. Everything's going wrong.
Well, I'm sure Melia sounds better than Bowser. After all, that was his
Oh god, Rex is dead.
point.
Rex is dead. I'm almost dead. Mia, heal me! Mia, heal me! Thank you. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No. Nia can't be dead. Nia can't be dead. Bad, bad, bad. Bad times. Not happy fun times. Nia needs to heal. One of the
Just
enemies.
saying with the stream delay, this is a lot more hilarious than you think it is.
Come on. Heal Rex. Please heal Rex. Rex, do pandemic. Just do something to, like, take some attention off of yourself for a second. No, Nia, stop dying! I don't have the chain attacks anymore.
Oh, God.
Nia, please fucking heal us.
Oh, God.
Nope, Nia's dead. Bail. I only have 300 HP left. Bail! Where's the slide? Where's the slide? Where's the way off this goddamn island? I don't care anymore. Ah! Jump! Please don't follow me. Please don't follow me.
The brave Sir Robin method of bravely running away. I laugh, but that would not be the first time that I've done something similar.
That's how fights can go in this game.
Honestly, when it comes to some of this stuff, I just love the fact that ladders seem to get rid of all aggro.
Yeah, that one's nice. That's nice for sure. Look at this. This is another small thing, but you can see, like, you can't... God damn it! Fucking giant fish here, and I can't fight while I'm in the clouds. I was gonna say, you can't swim down, but you can see the lights on the underside of these things below the clouds, and it kind of gives them, like, their shape. And that's another really nice touch. I like that. All right, come at me, fucking giant fish. I just fought 2 or 3 guys that were near your size and almost beat them.
Melia just put in the chat that you're starting to buffer a little bit on her end, and you are a little bit on mine as well.
Yeah, just dropped a bunch of frames. Again, nothing I can really do about that, guys. Sorry.
Yeah.
It has begun once again. If I can refrain from, like, having to actually kill the stream again, then it'll be easier to piece something together in the vlog. Oh, come on! 393? It's an awful kilobytes. Stop doing this, stream. Why do you keep dying? It's like almost 8 o'clock. That means even if I wanted to make the streams later, there's nothing I can do about it.
Now it gets interesting. We can hit them where it hurts. None can withstand my flame.
Honestly, with my internet connection, I couldn't even really stream if I wanted to. My upload rate is, like, absurdly low.
I just lowered the bitrate down to 1,000. Hopefully that stabilizes it a little bit.
Oddly enough, a bitrate of 1,000 would be too high for my
bitrate of 1,000 is it gives you like a very JPEG-y looking stream when you're doing something that's high def like this. I hate streaming at 1,000 when I can avoid it.
I'm stuck on DSL for internet service, so 10 down, maybe 1 up. So,
are you for fucking real with that electric? Did you see that shit that just happened? It killed both Rex and Nia, and I survived with maybe like 100 HP. At the exact same moment the enemy died. That would have been a wipe if he hadn't run out of HP right there. Alright, let me check. Let me check what just happened over here.
Yeah, things seem to have steadied on terms of the stream. On my end, and it looks like Melia and Cora are saying the same, so...
Okay, cool, good. Or image quality that's smooth is better than juddery.
This is for a just cause.
Hello, poor lost Nopon merchant. I'm just gonna steal the chest that's literally sitting right in front of you among the rest of your merchandise and say out loud, this is for a just cause.
Well, to be fair, that Nopon's probably a jerk like 90% of them, so...
Why should Coco take on this silly job? Doomed, completely doomed, it all over. Anything wrong? Taking job from Ardanian, it's just like asking to be swindled. You do know who you're talking to, right?
That's also rich coming from a not pawn merchant.
Salvager Sakoko having a little crisis right now. Sakoko drawn in with promise of humongous reward, took on job without knowing all little details.
Yeah, I think Rex might be feeling a little bit for this guy for taking on a job with very little details.
Mushroom Feast Salvager Sakoko was very confident in skills, thought could salvage anything with ease, but items this job asked for not all able to find by salvaging. Sakoko asked to get things only driver can get. Meh! Have to pay big penalty fee for not fulfilling terms of contract. Also Ardanian who give job rather fearsome. Meh meh. Sakoko never finish contract. Have to ditch boat in Cloud Sea and cash in insurance money to pay penalty fee. Aha. I'd like to help if that's okay. Sakoko start to see dot of light at little end of tunnel. Must get 14 energy aubergines and 5 border sapphires from Letharian Archipelago. Then need to get a hold of 20 angel engines.
Sorry.
Oh, only. Just.
Lance saying, well, he did just watch one of the more famous members of the Ardanian military raid as merchandise.
All right, that's fair point. It's a fair point. Already have 18 angel engines, only need 2 more.
I'm just imagining Morag had just opened up that chest while just staring at him.
I have a phone call.
Mm-hmm.
Hello?
Well, assuming I haven't been muted, how's everybody in the chat doing? Yeah, that's good, Melia. Yeah, I know it does kind of suck having to say goodbye to someone. Saw you say that earlier. You have snow down here. It's pretty much almost summertime. So I'm not entirely sure what's worse. Oh, well, that's good, Microphone Garby. Personally, I'm more fond of Yo-Yo Kirby, but Mike's good too. Yeah, the weather down here has been weird. We just had a minor cold front, and I say cold front with the highest of quotation marks, of getting down to like 40 in the morning and only going up to 60. And now it's almost, then today it was like 80 degrees outside, so it's like I have to keep a jacket around because I don't know if the morning's going to be cold or not. Well, quote unquote cold.
I'm back. I see the frames are still dropping intermittently, but they're less.
I tried to keep people entertained a little bit. Weather talk. Snowstorms.
Yes. The most basic bitch neutral of all conversation topics.
So how's the weather? Or how about that weather?
So that is the active quest, sure. Even though I'm pretty sure there's not a whole lot I can do about it. Energy Aubergine, Border Sapphire. Oh my god, I already had everything except one of the angel engines. Nice. Now where do I need to find that?
The only thing that would be more neutral when it comes to a conversation is just asking your coworker how their drive to work was.
Somebody want to Google for me how to get an angel engine? Because I'd like to wrap this up while I'm here if I can. It's like right here.
I'll do that real quick.
Yeah, just before I get to the town here and progress the story.
Now let's see.
And it's a salvaging
Very well.
location in Lotharia.
Shall we
Okay,
dance?
cool. Where's that at? Maybe I can just get it.
Messet Point. MESSET Point. Which is...
Once I get out of this fight, I'll see if I can find that.
It's in the place where you're going story-wise.
Oh, Fonset? It's in there?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
If I'm not mistaken, it's a certain point that you'd be familiar with in that area.
Slash you up. Why is Rex almost... Why does Rex keep fucking dying? We've got a crazy talented healer blade set, and Rex's primary blade can also make healing potions. There's like no excuse for this.
Our victory was inevitable, given the circumstances.
We're all amazing!
Also looking, it says other people are saying that you might be able to get it at that harbor that you start off in Lotharia at.
It's fine. If I'm already right here, may as well.
So...
Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and make it day again because it's irking me the amount of story cutscenes that happen to occur at night.
Yeah, and honestly, the only place where most of those cutscenes would look really good would be something like Uriah,
All right.
because Uriah does look a lot.
That takes me back.
What the hell? You wouldn't catch me dead doing that.
Don't knock it till you try it. It's how we all learn to swim in the clouds.
You mean you did that too?
Yeah, of course. It came in really handy when I became a salvager.
I can't stand it down there. It's not like water. Feels like the clouds are wrapping around you.
And you don't like heights either.
You get used to it really quick. Hey, you want to give it a go?
What? Hey, no! You get away from me. Don't touch me.
Stop that, Rex. Don't tease
Teasing's
her.
fun, Pyra.
All right, all
You
right.
should know this.
Honestly, when are you gonna grow up a little?
Didn't know Rex was a lemming. Well, it should just be some more scenes now. I don't think they'll make me walk 10 feet, but they might. Oh, no, scenes. This isn't Lotharia.
Very impressive.
We've refitted the drivetrain to use Ardenian technology. All of the control mechanisms have been beautifully preserved, so we should be able to finish relatively soon.
Finally, we will be able to compensate for our forces depletion. A Gormat struggle takes its toll.
Sir.
And there are no safety concerns, I trust. The explosion 3 months ago was most unfortunate. Or had you forgotten?
We've been running a sedative drip through the Titan's fluid since then. No further difficulties. We've also encased the back end in composite steel. That should withstand sustained enemy fire. Even if it were to be blown up, well, it'll be in enemy territory.
A Pyrrhic victory, I'd say.
It's not exactly a thing to celebrate.
Well, the crew will have escape pods.
Escape pods? Are you sure you don't mean coffins?
I mean...
So some big, crazy Titan nukes. Awesome.
Judicium. The dead nation that realized flesh-eater technology. I cannot say I find their creations tasteful.
I'm aware you do not agree with the principle of fusing blades with human cells. Few people do.
Not what I mean.
I'm sorry, sir. Then what exactly do you?
It's said that flesh-eaters were created in the quest for ever stronger blades. But is that really true? What I see in them is the shadow of a people scrabbling to prolong their existence. I look at them and see ourselves. That is what I despise. I will leave for Indal shortly. Much remains to be done.
Cool. So I'm gonna be finding this guy soon, apparently.
I am returned!
I hope things
Oh,
went well.
cool. It will make me walk up the steps. 100 yards. Well, check the merc groups first. I got a second.
Well?
Just looks like this'll come in
Alright,
handy.
skip, skip, skip. Wakina had nothing. That's good. Gormont. Stranded Merchant. I need 3 bit balls for this one. That's kind of a weird combo to get. I think Ursula's a bit ball, though, so if I find her... No, she's not a bit ball, she's fists.
I'm here for the 5 seconds until the next story plot.
Excellent.
Hey, I can handle it.
Send Dolly off, she's fine. Really? You are bit ball. Shun, okay.
No problem.
Meigi.
Reporting.
And then... Ushio, short.
At your
But I need one more bit ball. You, Shizuku,
myself
and Muramoko. Perfect.
I'll be in the other party then.
The band of the perennial beauties.
Just wait. I'll show you what I can do.
Just
I'm not
show
gonna
me
lie,
the
it
way.
wasn't until I saw your streams that I found out the whole thing about those extra field skills reducing the time it takes for a mission to be completed.
Stan didn't know what was up with that either. What the hell were you guys doing with your merc mission time? Did you... They explained that to you. Did you not see what the numbers were going up and you experiment with that?
To be completely fair with how many tutorials the game is throwing at you at any one time, you kind of glaze over it.
You spend so much time in that merc mission, though. It's not a complicated thing. I would expect that just by, like, happenstance you would notice something like that.
I just thought it gave bonus materials or something.
Tisk tisk. Alright, I'm in Fonset.
Rex! Rex!
Oh, I'm a celebrity.
Whoa, Kirk, Kazuna, you guys sure have grown. And hey, is that really?
That's our Mark. He'll be going away to school in Indol soon, thanks to the help you've been sending us.
Auntie Corinne, good to see you.
Wow, this is quite a welcome.
I didn't realize you were sending your money home. That's very admirable for such a young man.
Home, huh?
Oh, old lady have lots of little ponds.
Master Pond, these clearly not all little ponds of same parent.
My word, is that old Azurda there? What have you gone and
In
done to yourself?
Poppy's sarcasm is the best.
That would take some explaining. Incidentally, is there some way you could put us up for the night? Long day and all.
Is there some way? Don't give me that. Stay for as long as you like. What's mine is yours.
Thank you.
Auntie, thank you so much. I think I'll go for a bit of a walk first, though.
Ah, yes. Leave your friends with me.
Pyro, could you come along too?
Oh, of course.
She made of clay? No, she's just
Right
an old
then.
woman.
Come with me, all of you.
She's got softer features. Party formation has changed. Everybody else went with Corinne. Now I'm just hanging out with Rex and Pyra. Gotta talk to people. Welcome back, big bro. Auntie Corinne's over the moon that you brought back your bride-to-be. She's right here. Look at her showing off the goods. Just like, yep. Can't wait for that white dress. What do you... Hold on. She's not my bride-to-be. You've got the wrong end of the stick, Kazuna. Welcome back, bro. Helping Corinne around the house. No, I already talked to you. I don't care about you. Mark. What up?
You know, I'm pretty sure there probably is some fan art out there of Pyra in a wedding
Oh,
dress.
of course there is. I'm gonna start studying to be Indalion Academy's star pupil. I never have got it if it weren't for your donation money. Yeah, so in case anybody missed the earlier streams here and when we began, Rex here has been sending money back home to this village, like, for as long as he's been working. In small little amounts. But because I'm the hero of the world now and I got all kinds of cash, I sent it in big amounts. Oh yeah, Fan's here. I guess she technically did come with us on that trip. This is truly a magnificent place. I was fortunate to have the chance to talk to some of the residents earlier. They are truly hospitable people. And it's so calm and peaceful. I will soon retire for the night. Please, Master Rex, take the opportunity to relax a little.
I like how she somehow, between that one cutscene and this, has already talked to several people in town.
Yeah, well, all of the people in your party just sort of like break up and go hang out. Akeda has a merc mission. Might just be imagining things. I could have sworn I heard odd noises in the Cloudway. They say sounds are a monster's call. I'm not so sure. It's getting to the point where I can't sleep thinking about it. I've got someone to take care of this. Done. New merc mission. I never found that one originally either. Here's another one. Something wrong. Doesn't matter how much we clear up these pests, they're back before you know it. I've been thinking about cooking up some special pesticide, but getting hold of the ingredients is tricky. I was thinking about getting some mercs on the job. I can do that. I own a merc company. Skip you to the front of the line.
Finish my task. I hope things went well.
And floating up the side of the stairs. Not really making a whole lot of progress, but I am technically skating. Oh, it's done now.
I didn't know this was Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2.
I'm sure Pyra wants the right end of the stick. Her. You so funny, Cora. See, Morag's kicking around over here, too. This is your hometown, is it, boy? Reminds me somewhat of the place my brother and I spent our childhood. Do not bother yourself with me. Please, relax and enjoy yourself.
Huh, wonder where she grew up.
Probably more Ardain, if I had to guess.
You're all mine.
Where's the other people at? Where's the other people? Where are they at?
And a ride.
Corinne's house.
All in one piece.
Nobody in here. Where's the other people at? Gotta find the people. There's another merc mission. Hot damn. Hazel. I can't bother you for a bit of help. Been trying a bit of salvaging and I managed to pull up a treasure trove. But no matter what we do, we can't seem to open it. Don't suppose you know how. We'll see what we can organize. I'm counting on you. Cool. And this is Masset Point.
Rex.
Cool. So.
Rex, you know how to open those. You do salvaging yourself. Why can't you just tell them how to do it and just...
Because I'm a busy man here. I gotta spend time with my bride-to-be. I mean, not. And rub it in all the villagers' face. You know? I leave town for like 10 years and then I come back with just smoking hot girl hanging off the side of my arm. You know everybody's gonna be jelly. This is very interesting. Looks like you can probably salvage very intriguing things here. Just as interesting as more Ardain. Friends, go have fun and relax. And Poppy QT. When Master Pawn get like this, he not budge an inch. Poppy will watch Master Pawn, so Rex and Pyra go wherever and do whatever. Alright, salvage point. I don't think I have any blades for this, but I can spend some cylinders and hopefully get something good.
Time for some treasure hunting.
So, A.
Yup.
A. Oh, thank God, it's an easy one, too. It's just triple A.
Right.
Yeah, don't you just love those ones where it's like suddenly A, X, Y?
Did I come up with a load of guff again?
Oh, look at that. I dragged up a whole bunch of monsters.
Okay,
Not a treasure chest in sight. Maybe I should wait until I have a party for this. Just because, you know, these guys are... I don't have the ability to heal myself. And I'm dead. Whoops. Come on with the loading.
It's fine, we'll get them yet.
Don't push yourself too hard.
Rigid. Manticore dolls. Perhaps I should buy one as a gift for Aegeon. Oh, don't mind me, just talking to myself. No, I don't care about... No, I wanted your treasures.
You're all mine.
Okay, so there's probably somebody here, I think, that sells a thing that I want because it's the single fastest way to increase, blade... affinity? It's like a special tea that I think you can only get here. But I don't remember what it's called or what shop to get it from. Probably from a beverage shop if I had to guess, but I don't see one of those here right now. Delivering food, no direct shipping, considering the distances involved, blah blah blah. Dromark. This is a wonderful place, ideal for resting one's bones after the strain of battle. Sure, you must be tired as well, Master Rex. Please take as much time as you need to relax. Well, it's sunset now, so I'm gonna go ahead and move on with story before it becomes night again. Maybe set it back an hour. It gets powerfully orange. There we go. Now I can talk to some more people.
Probably not as orange as my computer monitor is because I have the whole nighttime mode on it.
Yuck. Verd Carpentry Workshop. There was another side quest here that I never finished up in the first play. Oh, Neo, what are you doing all the way over here? This is like apart from everybody. There sure is a whole lot of nothing out here. I'm seeing clouds, clouds, and more clouds. Guess I can see why you became a salvager, Rex. Yeah. Look at all those clouds. And there's the world tree. Off in the distance.
But I don't see a lot of Buster Swords to go with those clouds.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut your face.
Oh,
Cutscene.
come on.
Where are we?
Come on, you had... Oh.
These are my parents' graves.
What?
Sorry. I guess I never properly told you about myself.
No, it's fine. I'm sorry. I never thought to ask.
I wanted you to meet them, though.
To meet them? How do you mean?
Frames, now is not the time to fucking start dropping. Why always in the emotional cutscene? Stop this.
Hey, Mum. Dad. It's been a while. A ton happened, you know? I became a driver. And this girl is Pyra. My new partner. I know you'd love her. We're going to Elysium, Pyra and me. I don't know what's coming next, but you'll be watching over us, right, guys?
Rex?
Right, let's head back.
Okay.
Now that I'm on the second playthrough, I'm recognizing how many cutscenes they use that main theme in. And it always fits. Alright, cool. So that's done up. Good job, Rex. Find a girl you like and then show her your parents' grave. Rex is a lady killer, truly.
That or a mood killer.
Good to see you back. We haven't seen you in a while. Children that land up with Kuuribro all blossom into fine young specimens. You've grown into a splendid young man. I can attest to that. You know what I think I'll probably do from here out, just because of the frames always being stupid, is I'll just fix the audio of the... like, offset the audio on my end for the local recording and then just upload it overnight. Because that ensures that I get, like, a clean video, too. without the frame rate or without the bit rate changes. All right, Corinne, it's evening, supper time, right? Food? Hello, stranger. My name's Corinne. Who are you? Your outfit is mighty blue. Oh, assless chaps, you're gonna fit in well around here. Poppy just giving Tora a back massage.
I'm so sorry making you wash up like this.
No, don't worry about it. I don't have to be in a fight to be able to help people. I like it.
You're a dear. Rex is very lucky you're around. He's never brought a girl to meet me before.
Huh? Oh, no. It's not like that. I'm just Rex's blade.
Is that so? You do hear of blades and drivers getting married a lot in the old stories.
Well, that's certainly a little nerve-wracking.
This is a lovely village. Everyone's so warm and carefree.
It's removed from everything, you see. I think if everyone could live like this, the world might be a happier place. You know, between you and me, I think, deep down, Rex still misses his mother a little. In a way, you remind me of her. Just a tad.
Of Rex's mother? Really? Actually, he took me to say hello to his parents.
Ah. You know, Rex wasn't born here in Fonset. He must have been 2 years old when he came ashore here with his poor mother. Maybe it was war or a dying titan, but they'd lost their home, sure enough. I gather it was a great struggle to get here. She was so weak. She asked me to look after Rex, and that was the last thing she said. She seemed so lovely, too. And his father. We found his body about 3 Titan peds away from here. He came so far. If only he'd made it a little farther. Such a sad business.
How awful.
That boy has suffered enough loss for one life. That's why he became a salvager, you know? To find some way up to Elysium.
In that case, maybe it's not good for me to be by Rex's side after all.
Why? Are you not fond of him?
Oh, I am. But with me here, he'll suffer even more, lose even more. So maybe Rex is better off without me. Rex and the whole world, they don't need me. That's just how it feels.
Now, dear.
Okay, time to move out.
See you soon, Rex!
You take care now, and keep yourself out of trouble, Azurda.
Ah, you know me. I prefer the quiet
Why I'm
life.
riding in the helmet
Thank
of
you
a
for
guy with a
everything.
6-foot sword. The quiet
Pirate,
life.
dear, I don't know what you've been through before, but you should know you're not alone anymore. Rex is a strong boy. You can depend on him whenever and wherever you need him.
I know. I'll try.
Huh. What was all that about?
Nothing at all. Right?
Nothing for your ears, Rex. You just concentrate on what you're doing. Work hard and do your best.
Sure.
I will. He's completely oblivious. Rex's obliviousness makes me happy. How did you find it, visiting your hometown after so long? I was surprised by how much the kids had grown, but apart from that, it was all just how I remembered. It was nice. Anyway, I'm all rested up and raring to go. I'm ready to lead the way to the port. Thank you very much, Master Rex. Not like it's very far, it's just on the next island over. I can see it from here. I could wave to somebody. Come on, let's get going. Hey, Stan. Did you catch that scene, or are you just coming in on the end of it? Because I was just saying in the chat, that particular scene, like when anybody tells me that Pyra's VA is just flat, my only response is, no, it's subtle. There's a big difference, and that scene demonstrates what I mean by that.
Oh, I totally agree. I just love frickin' Bridget hiding out in the background, just...
That seems to be a thing for her. Also, hey, Stan.
Also, hey, Paul.
00B is the best secret agent, right?
Quality.
Check the chat really quick here. You remind me of my adopted son's birth mother, so when are you having kids?
I mean, that is a little... I mean, I'm not the only one weirded out by that.
It's easy for us to think it's weird. It is, but you also have to remember...
It's probably a cultural thing.
You have to remember that for years, like for generations, it has been considered not weird to be attracted to somebody who reminds you of your mom, because that in your mind sticks as like the perfect womanly, motherly figure that you would want as a mom for your own kids. Like instinctually you're attracted to
it
that.
also kind of brings back into the whole thing with Sigmund Freud, but let's not get into that.
That's a bit more psychological than I was hoping to get into today.
It's
I took general psychology in
best
college.
Case of obliviousness. Rex is good at being oblivious throughout the whole thing. I don't know what you're talking about. Party formation has changed. What the hell are you doing? No, don't. No. Whenever it's an option, I play as Train Chand here. Nobody else. I must be Morag.
Yo, I'm really happy to see Leftheria again.
I know. I was talking to like everybody while you were gone. I was showing them off and we were discussing the difference between Leftheria and Uriah and like trying to describe it, because they're both very calm and very beautiful, but Uriah we settled on being sleepy, whereas Leftheria is calming.
Yeah,
so I think Fawncett Village may be one of my favorite areas in the franchise, simply because...
I do like Fawncett Village myself.
Even
really
though
I do kind of prefer...
Like
I do kind of prefer how Uriah itself looks, but...
That's honestly fair. Like, I mean, my favorite looking continent is more Ardain because I'm crazy.
Not to bring up the whole thing involving
like,
Xenoblade
I love
Chronicles.
Gormott. Like Leftheria looks the best to me, but Gormott is the best to run around and explore, because it's got a combo of like open fields, lots of rolling hills for like landscape variety, but also feels like a jungle with all the big trees and like crazy branches and logs and stuff. And the theme there is epic and it just makes you excited to run around.
Yeah, you can tell that they tried to hit the Gar Plains.
I think they exceeded it
with that, and they.
It feels like they tried to splash Magna Forest in there as well.
Yeah.
Bits and pieces.
Anyhow, I got a side quest, so I'm gonna read something here.
Go for it.
And then I have to get that angel engine. Gregand, Titan's elbows. What am I to do? My dear old girl will be spinning in her grave. Woe is me, is there not a gallant youngster somewhere who would help an old wretch such as me? Something wrong? You look like the sort that could help, strong of arm. Could you spare a moment to help an old man in distress? I was robbed, I tell you, by a slobbering beast of a monster. Strolled up here, something hit me from the rear, couldn't clap my eyes on what kind of monster. Dear thing to her, she had it right till the end as a dear keepsake. I'd get it back myself, but my own bones aren't up to it. We're gonna help, right, Rex? Of course. Kind and brave. Like I said, I've no idea what monster it was that took it. Maybe you'll be able to find some kind of clue. Alright, cool. So, stolen keepsake. I'll look for this too. Yeah, I'm not the one who came up with Train Chan, but Stan said it last time, but that wasn't the first place I'd heard it either. It's kind of hard to deny that her visor looks like a cow catcher, all right? You just...
It does.
You can't refute that. It looks awesome, but it is a cow catcher.
I mean...
And she's got a conductor's hat.
I still think that Dunban and Morag teaming up would be pretty awesome.
That would be pretty sick.
Especially with one of her battle lines being that, shall we dance, and then with Dunban having dance with me before he does Blossom Dance.
Giggle
Born in a world of strife, against the odds, we choose to fight. Blossom Dance!
Do I have botany? Yes!
Do you have botany?
Maxed it out, good. I got the hint searches, like, first try.
Yeah.
It took me forever to do this quest.
Yeah, those are not low requirements for the first time you get here.
There's a place in the future that I would definitely be complaining about at a later date, if I ever get on the call.
There's a fuck ton of places later on.
I'm actually enjoying the New Game Plus specifically for the... Well, there's a lot of reasons, but one of the particularly good ones is that I've already got a bunch of blades that have these skills.
Oh, I know, right?
Mm-hmm.
Especially with the whole gacha mechanic, it can screw you over.
I still have not pulled the last blade I need.
I haven't either. I do not have Cosmos, and I haven't gotten any of the new ones. I spent like an hour last stream just pulling blades after you left, Stan, and I didn't get a 1.
Before the update hit and all those new blades came out,
time for some treasure.
I was down to 1 blade, and I still have yet to pull it.
Oh!
And it's not the one everyone else usually has at the end.
See, before I beat New Game Plus, I was determined to get all the blades, and I did.
I tried, but holy
Mostly
crap.
because Cora actually showed me the more ordained grind trick.
Yeah. I have a feeling that's about 90% of why people like that song from More Ordained. The other half being the fact that it actually is an amazing song.
I mean, like, I had the... I got the collector's edition, so I got the sound selection.
Yeah,
so
I've
I
got
just
the collector's
blasted
edition.
that in my car constantly.
Oh yeah, no, I've got that on my phone, and it's like whenever I go to work, it's like the first song I listen to during the day because that's one way to wake you up.
Mm-hmm.
It's really good at that. All those horns just give you the energy you need.
I still want to hear that song in the Ruby Sapphire Emerald sound font. I really do.
You saw you saw we linked last time the black and white one, right?
Yeah, I was the one that linked it in your Discord. Yeah, Black and White has more than horns. Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald is basically just horns, the sound.
And nothing else.
Okay, watch this.
That reminds me, I should link in the Discord. I found this person who found out what device the Pokemon Company used to compose the Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald soundtrack.
Come on, Rex, Get the light shot.
And they cleaned up the audio so it was completely uncompressed from the Game Boy Advance, and was starting to do like the entire soundtrack.
Wow. That has got to take a while.
I'm done. Just kill this thing. I hate these things. They're so annoying.
Oh, those things are a pain.
Urchins. Gotta love how they go defense like every 3 seconds.
I know.
And then they just go wild and crazy with that one attack. I mean, my god.
If I may.
So irritating. Also, another one of those poses. It was easier to see right there. During that particular one, and I saw this a lot because I use Percival a lot, but during his like level 3 special, when you get the little cinematic for it, and he goes all nuts, and then for like a half a second you get that shot of Morag just like with her arm back to grab the sword again, and it's like she's just so good. It's everything she does looks badass. But the badass moments
I had to
are the
rewatch
best.
some cutscenes just to remember that Morag does actually show some form of emotion because I kept on thinking she was just.
No, Morag rules, dude.
No, that said,
she's
I
very
love,
contained, but like when that just means that when it happens, it hits harder.
Or for the sake of comedy with a certain heart-to-heart.
Yeah, some of those heart-to-hearts are really good shit too. All right, I gotta find the quest for this because I want to know if I've actually got it or not. Not we meet again. I need
I love Bridget though. I really do.
Bridget's a good blade. Bridget's like really good as a mom blade.
If
I
only-
have all the
if
items.
only-
Cool.
Bridget is absolutely the mom friend of the group.
I just love her interactions, especially with Tora.
When we get there, I'll actually have some words for Bridget because she stepped over the line there.
Uh-huh.
Just sitting here with all my rare blades. Shush, Cora. Wasn't an hour. Dan knows how long I spent more ordained. Are those giant sea urchins? Yup, they are. Haven't played Splatoon. They're talking about Splatoon and Switch. Mom blade, is that like a mom friend? Yeah, it is. Alright, cool. I have all the items. Let's turn this in. Sakoko, I got your shit. Oh yeah, Stan, you missed another just funny happenstance. When I found this guy, the first thing he had was a chest in front of him, so I raided it, and Morag was just like, this is for a just cause. Right in front of this guy. And then one of the first things he said for the quest was, getting a clientele from More Ardain is just asking to be swindled. And I'm like, Alright, first off, you're talking to the wrong person, but yeah, okay, that's fair.
Nobody expects the Special Inquisitor.
Thanks, Stan. I almost woke someone up trying not to laugh.
Friend found all of items. Sakoko not expect to find friend to help things in such time. What Sakoko should give his token of... Let's have Sakoko's reward. In deep trouble if job not get done and not succeed without help from friends, so only a fair price. Client Jambar is in cargo transportation zone of More Ardain. Cool. So, I can go turn that in and get some stuff later.
Alright.
For now, go back to Stolen Keepsake. Because I wanna get those Turkins here. And I'm only at 2.5 hours, so we have plenty of time to get the special thing that will happen when we go to the harbor.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Don't you just love having two co-coms that know exactly what's going to happen? I'm just imagining Stan, he's just rubbing his hands together right now.
You should have seen him when we got Morag. He was almost as excited as I was, just for the sake of having her, to be like, okay, now we can finally talk about how awesome this is.
Right?
Let them come.
Oh man, that was... I love this game, man.
So good.
I do. I've been trying to get back into the original Xenoblade, but I really can't.
I'm impressed at how much they expanded on the combat system for.
I know, that's why I can't play it, because of the combat system differences. I mean, that's why I can't even really pick up X.
Oh yeah, here.
Even though it's combat.
Hold on, I'm just gonna get back on here. In case I hadn't showed it off before, like we've heard the Leftharian Day, but Leftharian Night, much like many of the Night themes, it's just, I don't know. I think that Leftharian Night is actually more swelling. It has more energy. Because it sounds so, like, choir-like.
Poor Melia. Special thing? Ryan, you can't do this to me.
You'll see.
You'll see.
Hang around, Melia. Don't go anywhere.
Don't touch that dial.
Very well. Shall we dance?
Immediate focus.
As long as we're not finding out, as long as it's not find out next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Bam, bam, bam.
Bam, 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 bam.
I think I only have to kill the one of these things. Yep, red collar.
I don't know, Cora. I think I kind of like both versions of Uriah's music, even though it's kind of hard to tell the difference between the two times.
Don't know what's up with this Turk in here who just seems content to dance in the corner and ignore us. Like, I'm not gonna cause a beef if he won't, but he did just totally let his friend die.
Well, that Turkin's like, if I keep on acting like this, they won't bother me.
If I dance, they won't hurt me.
That round Napon guy looks like he likes someone who might dance, so maybe if I dance, he'll convince him not to bother me.
I cannot piss off the giant killer potato.
Let us proceed.
No, that Turkin actually recognized the color of the core crystal that Pyra has. Unlike a certain,
Managed to find it, did you? Precious
More
memento of my
Iordanian.
own girl, it is. Yes, when she was alive, she always had this round her neck. Brings it all back holding this. I can smell her breath like she was licking my face after chewing a bone.
That's weird.
Is this your
right,
wife's?
it's the dog.
Huh? What are you talking about? This was my dog Sally's collar. Why would my wife wear a dog collar? Oh, the very thought of it. You're a
I don't know.
strange
I don't know. According to Corin, there's plenty of stories of blades getting married to their drivers, so that's not entirely the weirdest thing.
Blades are humanoid, dude.
But that's it's a bit of a weird euphemism, admittedly.
You've been a tremendous help.
Though-
Have this for your
though
troubles.
Part of me is just wondering if any of those stories actually involve the more animalistic-looking blades getting married.
Yeah, I don't think the stories are referring to those ones, dude.
This conversation took a turn.
Aren't you glad you have me on?
Look at the pretty Letheria. Fonset Village looks so pretty over there.
Hey, do you fuck dogs?
I just imagine Morag asking him that.
I'm asking for a friend.
Just in her normal
Excuse
voice.
me, sir.
Do
Are
you
you a
fuck
dog
dogs?
fucker?
I regret starting this.
I'm here on a very urgent business from the Ardanian Empire. I have a survey. I'm putting out to all of the inhabitants of the continents we have occupied. Do you, yes or no, have intercourse with canines?
And the worst thing is, this was given to her by her brother. Making her really question the guy's
intentions.
Sir, you're avoiding the question. Yes or no, please.
Yes or no.
Just standing there all businesslike with a pen and a clipboard.
Oh,
I am conducting a census.
Look at that song. What that song just ran in the chat.
She's not part cat. She's not part cat. The Gormati are
Gormati.
human beings. They just happen to have beast ears. They're not part cat.
It's okay, Melia. I apologize for starting this line of
They are part
this
beast.
conversation.
You need to be more specific with these things.
Okay, I need to stop myself before I say something really
Yes,
stupid.
you do. Also, because I'm about to go do the next thing. Those quests wrapped up very much quicker than I expected them to. Here we go.
Finally, you took your sweet time.
You're the...
Hey, Charlotte.
Hey!
You just don't give up, do you? Come on, out the way.
More like stubborn leech than turtle.
This time I'm here for something a little bit different.
Oh, what's that supposed to mean?
I want to see just how good you are, chum. I've been waiting here for 3 whole days already.
3 days? Seriously? You know what? No thanks. I don't pick on idiots.
Well then. Fight me and we'll see who's the idiot.
How did you know that we'd be here?
I'll tell you if you can beat me. You want to join the fun too?
No. You all go ahead.
Huh? Why?
What a shame.
Morag
Looks like the illustrious Flamebringer won't be helping you this
wants
time.
no part of this.
Thanks for the concern.
And neither
all,
do your frames,
but
dude.
maybe you should be worrying about yourself. Big
Yeah,
tree
your
to your right,
frames are dropping
big
pretty
rock
bad.
to your left, and a cliff right behind you. Which one's gonna get you this time, eh?
Not today, furry ears. Check this.
Whoa!
What the?
Well, feel like taking me seriously yet? Hmm?
Oh, so strong. What the? How did he do that?
Thunderbolt Zeke. Tantal's most powerful driver. And its crown prince.
Crown Prince of Tantal?
This guy?
It is quite the rare opportunity to see his swordsmanship firsthand.
Now this is more like it. Ooh, come on, yeah. Keep it coming. That's it? That's all I get? Ugh, fine. Anyway, ready to concede defeat to the Zekenater?
As if. We're only just warming up, you pompous ass.
I'm right with you. Let's show him what we got.
Yes! Let's see if the Aegis is worth the hype. Hiya!
All right, so yeah, that's awesome that just happened. That it always happens on a fucking cutscene, and now I'm down to like 0 to 300 KBS.
I know the frames are dropping, but I think it's pretty great when Zeke starts fishing for more compliments that you can see in the background. Bridget's covering fans'
I know.
Eyes, like
Doing his lewd motions. It was fantastic.
All right.
All right, get Rex over there. Let's do this.
A joke character with actual skill and like power.
I know, right?
Just a bam. It's okay. I'm super over leveled. He's in reality got no chance.
5 seconds later, Ryan has to refresh.
You're not exactly over leveled.
No, I am. I'm level 38 across the board, and he's only 35.
But you gotta watch out for that dynamic.
Dynamic Spark Sword. Overload Thunder Beam.
You actually timed that perfectly.
Oh, that's great.
Overload Thunder Beam.
Come on. Come on, I only need... Oh, wait. Good, Tora. No, wait, what? No. No, why the hell do you have this person equipped? You shouldn't have this. Forget this blade exists right now.
Oops.
Oh. Oops.
I never equipped that on him. Hey, Rex is dead. How the hell did that happen? That was during an ally's blade combo.
Dang it.
Alright, cool. Got him. He down.
I'm doing the Jedi mind trick. You all did not see that.
Alright, fight. I mean, scene. Good scene. No drop frames.
Not bad, chum.
Right back at you. Impressive. Didn't think I'd ever see another driver and blade on Morag and Bridges level.
You're still holding back. Where's the Aegis's true power?
Mithra's power is only for fighting bad guys.
Oh, that's so sweet. So I'm a good guy now, is that it?
Am I wrong?
I like your attitude there, chum. Well, that's an Aegis's driver
Hey,
for
can you mute yourself if you're going to be
How did we
typing?
do,
I can hear that.
Your Highness.
Sure, you pass. I think we can just about let you into the Praetorium.
What the hell?
I've been working for Indel for a while now. A kind of special envoy. They asked me to keep an eye out for the Aegis. Actually, I volunteered to. You know how it is. I'm jolly sorry. for testing you like that.
Jolly
We
sorry.
were planning on getting this over with in one encounter, but His Highness has the most awful luck, so...
Yeah, I think I got that.
What are you talking about? Everyone has bad days, right?
This is worse than a bad day, Zeke.
Why me?
There he goes.
Bad luck indeed.
Should we go rescue him?
Nah.
Nah. He'll find his own way back up somehow. Let's just board the ship.
He'll be fine. He's just dead in the clouds. He'll be fine.
But what did he impact?
Clouds are not like water, all right?
Yeah, sorry about that. I
Then how
forgot
is he
that I
floating on
have a
them?
mechanical keyboard sometimes.
Only sometimes, though. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes it plays nice. Sometimes it's made out of clouds.
How does the surface tension of clouds work in this world?
Still cutscene.
Pretty.
Amazing.
Whoa. It's so grand.
Sure, because they're trying too hard. You don't have to be like that.
Did you say something?
Oh, no, nothing.
Your audience with the Praetor is scheduled for tomorrow. Before that, maybe you'd all like to have a look around?
See the sights of Indol? Sounds like a pretty rare opportunity.
Yeah! Let's look around city. Tora want to see everything.
What are we, tourists?
Yeah, Nia. Yeah, we are.
There's no harm in that, is there?
This would be a first for me, too.
Right. You were a bit big to go running around Indol before now.
Oh, that's a funny image.
So yeah, Zeke basically works for this universe's equivalent of the Catholic Church. And he was there to be sort of like, you know, gauge us, judge us, to get us here to do this meeting. And then he just sort of fucked himself over twice before. Also, let me go ahead and unequip that one blade that is not supposed to be equipped. Tora, what are you doing to me, man? None of you are supposed to see that yet. Now let me go ahead and save.
See what?
See what?
Thank you. Let me go ahead and save, and now I'll... I think I have to actually quit. Quit the whole game to get back to the main menu. There's no way to do it from inside the game.
I don't believe so, but I could be wrong.
Okay, cool. Let's go watch that scene again in its fucking proper glory.
I'm stoked.
Nope.
I just gotta watch it, but now you all gotta watch it. For reals this time.
Okay, Cora can complain about the
Also, I'm just gonna show
UI
off again here
interface.
one more time and remind you all that I never saw these intro screens because I never shut off my game for my first playthrough. This is chapter 5 of Fonset.
Oh yeah, yo, the intro cutscenes are real nice.
Yeah. Alright, cool. Events Theater. Let's, scenario event. Chapter 5, Masters and Slaves. Hard tunnel through the clouds, Leftherian idea of fun, meeting the parents. Bringer of Chaos, round 3. Here we go, for reals this time. Anybody watching this later on the VOD, skip ahead 3 minutes. This is for the people who are live right now.
Finally, you took your sweet time.
You're the...
Hey, Charlotte.
Just want to point out that my
You
favorite
just
part about
don't
Zeke
give
is
up,
Nia.
do ya? Come on, out the way.
More like stubborn leech than turtle.
This time I'm here for something a little bit different.
Oh, what's that supposed to mean?
I want to see just how good you are, chum. I've been waiting here for 3 whole days already.
3 days? Seriously? You know what? No thanks. I don't pick on idiots.
Well then. Fight me and we'll see who's the idiot.
How did you know that we'd be here?
I'll tell you if you can beat me. You want to join the fun too?
No. You all go ahead.
Huh? Why?
What a shame. Looks like the illustrious Flamebringer won't be helping you this time.
Thanks for the concern and all, but maybe you should be worrying about yourself. Big tree to your right, big rock to your left, and a cliff right behind you. Which one's gonna get you this time, eh?
Not today, furry ears. Check this.
Everybody's just unimpressed. It's the best.
Whoa!
What the...
Well, feel like taking me seriously yet? Hmm?
Oh, so strong. What the... How did he do that?
Thunderbolt Zeke. Tantal's most powerful driver. And its crown prince.
Crown Prince of Tantal?
This guy?
It is quite the rare opportunity to see his swordsmanship firsthand.
Now this is more like it. Ooh, come on, yeah. Keep it coming.
Don't look, fan.
That's it? That's all I get? Oh, fine. Anyway, ready to concede defeat to the Zekenater?
As if. We're only just warming up, you pompous ass.
I'm right with you. Let's show him what we got.
Yes! Let's see if the Aegis is worth the hype. Hiya!
Not quite Bat Song. They don't let this man run a country. He's the crown prince, but he's not at his country. Something else that I just realized too. I never knew that you could do this. If I go back to here again, it actually lets you set the time of day and the weather for the cutscenes.
Oh shit. To be fair, I never knew this existed at all until right now.
Like,
so
I'm not gonna play it again, but here I can set it to be raining and at nighttime, and it's just like the same. It's gonna happen again.
There's one other spoiler that you can do at a later time.
I would ask what, but obviously you can't tell me that. Like, look,
well,
and now it's night.
But not public.
It's just because these whole things are done real time. Anyways, one more time.
Hey, Charlotte.
Nia is actually the best part of Zeke. She shows up here. Hey, Charlotte. Absolutely no concern or care whatsoever.
God, I love all of the dick jokes she makes at his expense.
I thought the best part was Turters.
No.
Touche.
No, the best part is definitely Nia. I love how from the first time you see this guy, the entire party was for maybe 10 seconds confused, and after that they're just resigned for the whole thing. And Nia's
unimpressed.
Nia's already at the point of just treating him like a joke.
Well, I mean, it kind of helps that after the second time, there's the whole Team Rocket blasting off again. Also, the fourth wall breaking battle intro.
You mean fourth wall cracking?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it is breaking.
No, it cracked it. They didn't talk to the camera. It wasn't breaking.
They didn't fly through the camera.
Yeah.
Well, that would be kind of awkward.
That would be weird as hell, dude.
Maybe the next Nintendo system will have holograms or something.
Anyways, Lance the Fox saying, I love that the joke character became awesome in this cutscene. Yeah, he kind of kind of kicks everybody's ass and like, yo, maybe stop joking around. Fight me for real.
Well, it's getting a bit late over here, and
absolutely, go ahead. I'm probably gonna go for like another hour. I usually do these for 4, but if I still got people kicking around, then maybe I'll send some folks at John with a Xenoblade specific message. We should start taking some ideas for that. I've had some, but I already forgot what they were.
Of course, that's if he's streaming tonight.
Oh, he is.
Looking at the Twitter, it says we're still on for tonight's stream, maybe a half hour from now. No poll, we're just going to wing it, and that was 47 minutes ago.
Yeah, so within an hour, I'll know for sure. If not, then I'll send some people at someone else with a Xenoblade message.
Yeah, maybe something like, but we mustn't be careless or something.
No.
That's a different game.
No. It's got to be something that's recognizable immediately. This is the main entrance to Goetius, capital of the Praetorium. Ascend the steps to reach Sewer's Plaza. Beyond the plaza lies the Sanctum. Blah, blah, blah. So these are the Indoline. These are the residents of this particular Titan. They're tall. They're blue. Kind of gray. Pointy ears. They live very long. These are the elves, if you had to call them something of this world.
Alrighty, well, I'm definitely leaving now, so...
Later.
And, Stan, I like your little message.
Overload Thunder.
Overload Thunder meme. Alrighty, see you guys.
That's a top contender.
Oh man, it's been forever since I've seen Indel.
I would also just like to put forward, hey, Shaled.
Hey, Shaled.
Bye. Such a casual wave. Welcome to Indal. Whether it's sightseeing or shopping, we have it all. Tensions are rising, but Indal is a safe haven. The sanctum where the Praetor resides is just up those steps. Probably want to tarry a while in the circle, though. You can get all kinds of specialties there. This place does have a few side quests. I want to pick them up while I'm here. Even if we don't do them immediately. Maybe I'll do one of them. Cookie seller.
I'm sure there's a bunch of side stuff you can find.
I did not mean to buy 40 of those cookies. I hit that button in the wrong direction. I just made this little girl's day.
I was about to say, that little girl is rich now.
She just walked home with 4,000 G's. I'm inspecting these goods. They were provided by Praetor Malthus for distribution to the populace. Now, if you excuse me, I must have work to do. Any chance the rations could be increased? So, Indoline has a little bit of a... I'm not going to call it a dark side, but it's not it's not super pretty when you come around to this area.
We'll call it the slums.
It's pretty much what it is. Indoline
a lot of fun with that. I hope
is home to a great number of refugees.
Yeah. Indal takes in a lot of
congratulations.
People who are dispossessed from their respective locations.
Yeah. Also,
and puts them in a bunch of tents.
Again, I'm gonna ask, just because this happened last week and I noticed when I was going over the audio, how is Stan compared to the game in particular? Like, is he super loud, or are we even? Because you were super loud last time. That's nothing on you, but I noticed it when I was going through the footage and fixing it, so I want to fix it this time.
Right.
More impulsive cookie shopping. That's a little on the long side, but I like the effort. He's fine. Cool. What is the deck thing you guys are referring to? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't remember any deck thing. Specimen collection. So we have a mercenary group that we're just going to send to collect some bugs for this girl. kind of depressing here when you look in the right spots. Natka. I fled to Indal and made a new life for myself here. How many years has it been now? Interested, are you? There's not much to say. I get out of bed, get my rations, wander about for a bit, and then sleep. Everyone blames Mor Ardain for annexing Gormod, and... Wait, are those blades with you? Those blades burned my house down, destroyed everything I loved. Down with blades! Down with them, I say! Alright, well, guess she doesn't want anything to do with me.
Down with Caesar! Down with Caesar!
You guys were teasing about a spoiler event? No, we weren't. That special thing was the Zeke fight. That's what we were talking about.
Yeah.
Gianluca. Should I go about carving from here? My name's Gianluca. I'm working on this sculpture. I started out determined to carve the finest sculpture in all Alrest, but after 20 years, I haven't finished it. At this point, my life's goal is to finish this before I die, but I'm so torn over how to best proceed. Anyways, I thought I'd be able to pick up a quest here, but it looks like none of them have activated yet.
I think you may have to talk to the Praetor first.
Maybe. I should also lower my levels a little bit more. Also, does Indaline have a bard?
Good question.
I'll have to look for that while I'm here. Yeah, let's go ahead, take a rest. I gotta drop my levels a little bit. I was over-leveling Zeke, and I've already got like a bunch of combat advantages, so I'll drop Morag down to 6. And everybody else down to 4.
You gonna put them all at level 4?
No, 34. Indal does not have a bard. Alright, cool. Yeah, Indal's a little bit of a small continent, so that makes sense.
Are they
Morning,
even
Rex.
continents?
Did you sleep okay?
Yeah. All the Titans are
Are you
continents.
sure-
Like a baby.
Are you sure you shouldn't just call them a Titan?
Yeah. Continents is a word that makes sense to us in our terms. Titans in this world range from this giant thing to the weapons that Mor Ardain uses, to the ships, down to Gramps and Rex's helmet, alright? Titans are a lot of different sizes.
Yeah, but continents don't exist in this world.
No more blades, no more war. What does that mean?
That, my fuzzy-eared friend, is an anti-blade protest. The refugees have really been going at it since last year or so.
Whoa, where do you come from? What did you do? Swim, yeah?
Did Blades do something wrong?
The Praetorium is single-handedly responsible for doling out core crystals to other countries. Though sometimes the likes of Dougal and Banna grab a piece of the pie.
Therefore, Indal has the power to control war itself?
That's one way of looking at it. At least.
But war is about much more than just blades and drivers.
I know that, and you know that, but that doesn't mean they're gonna accept it.
I guess so. There's a lot of Gormoti here.
They fled the Gormoti War 10 years ago. But here they are, refugees still.
Yes, they're a funny old lot, you know. We feed them, we water them, and this is the thanks we get. Don't these ruffians know that manners cost nothing? I swear, you lend these people a hand and they want the whole bloody arm.
It's easy to disregard things beyond your control and direct your anger at targets closer to hand.
Do you have something to say?
Not really.
Out with it, Rex.
Mor Ardain's Titan. It's dying, and everybody knows it. That's why you need Gormot.
Our population is large. Larger than Uriah's.
But you don't have the resources to support all those people.
You are astute for someone so young.
Those salvagers pick up more than just artifacts. I'm not daft. I know fine words alone won't change reality.
So you seek Elysium?
Is that wrong?
No. I was just reminded how young you are.
Still, if it's Rex, or people who harp on about justice with no solutions, I'm betting on Rex.
I must admit, I do respect the boy's drive.
I I'm just stumbling my way forward.
I love when games get into politics. Even if it's just politics that existed in the game world, it's just like, yeah, you know, this stuff, there's a whole lot more about these than just you with sword fought you with sword. And that's what caused the world's problems. Like, no, there's a lot of moving parts that go on those things. And hard decisions that are made that are no one person's fault.
That's always been my favorite part about, like, getting into a JRPG. Like, just getting into the political landscape and figuring out, okay, this issue is not any one person's fault. It's not something that can be resolved easily.
Yeah.
And it's something that everyone has to deal with. Which is pretty sick.
And it has repercussions like this. And that sucks. But you can't just undo the things that led here. Because that's just gonna cause more problems than currently exist.
Yeah, it's not something that's ideal, and, like, people know that, but it's what is happening right now, regardless of who benefits from it or what the circumstances are. It's what's happening.
Yeah.
And people have to deal with that.
Yeah. Microphone Kirby says, I play games to avoid politics. Such things piss me off, that's all. I understand wanting to play, you know, like, games as an escape from the real world. But that's not stuff that you should avoid thinking about. Because that's what life is. And people avoiding thinking of politics or dealing with it at all leads to very bad things, as we can see in about half the world right now.
And as far as game politics go, usually they're kind of their own self-contained thing. So even if they do analog to the real world, it's something that is happening in the world of the game.
It's just, it's art. It's storytelling. It's giving you things to think about in a different framework. Yeah, it's world building, and it's giving you things to think about in a different framework, but you're still using your own mind to think about it in that other grouping. And then if you see parallels to the real world, that's just art. That's how you're interpreting
imitates
it.
life.
Fucking what game was it? There was a game that had a line in it that I really loved when it came to this stuff.
Man, that is not specific enough for me to help you.
I know the line, but I don't know the game. And it's driving me nuts. It's like, oh, no, it wasn't a game. Okay, it was V for Vendetta. That's what it was. It was like, the main protagonist girl said, like, my dad used to say that artists use lies to tell the truth, and politicians use lies to cover it up. So when it comes to stuff like this, it's like that sort of plugs into the first half of that. Lies and stories to paint real thought problems. And I love stuff like that.
It's all a metaphor. Everything is a metaphor.
Anyhow,
You're
so cool.
a metaphor. I'm a metaphor.
Just when I was enjoying a nice drink of Odifa, they had to come along and spoil the mood. You saw them too, right? All those anti-Blade protesters. Well, shoot, here come the politics again. I mean, sure, blades are used for war, but it's not like they're the ones causing the conflict, are they? It's the Orion government they should be protesting to. If they surrender, that'd soon stop the fighting. You may pick up that this girl is Ardanian. Are you the person who has the drinks that I need? You are not. Where's the person with the drinks that I need?
Drink stand?
No, I just was at the drink stand. There's a certain kind of tea that that really jacks up Blade's affinities, like trust levels, really quickly.
Other drink stand?
For many years, we followed without question the path the Praetor has decreed for us, but all these refugees... I mean, it's not the welcoming of the refugees itself that I object to exactly. But the camp where they all currently reside, it used to be a beautiful plaza with fountains, and now look at it. If only there were more land in Indal, we might at least be able to build proper houses to live in. Like I said, Indal's a pretty small continent, Titan. And yes, I'm going to stick to continents because that's a word that I'm using to refer to the actual land masses that you go in this game, as opposed to
I
just
know
Titans.
how you are about word choice.
Oh yeah, but the politics is another reason. Like Game Explain talked about that, has been talking about this a lot in their in his Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn streams. The Tellius games have real good politics in them for a Fire Emblem game. Throw money. Throw 500 Gs. I have tons of money. All out. The money disappears in the Cloud Sea. It just took like 3 handfuls of coins. Apparently Nia got hit by those coins because she was almost dead. And I just... If anybody was standing below this balcony, they just got pennies injected in their brain.
Well, conveniently enough.
Take a look at this view. You can see the head of Indal so clearly. Standing here, I feel almost like I've become a bird gliding across the wide cloud sea below. You should try this too. You know, find a high point that juts out and toss some money in the clouds. They say if you throw money in the cloud sea from high above, your wish will come true. I did not realize that this was the head. I thought I was like near the tail or something, but nope, that's the head up there, and that over there is a wing, not the tail.
I actually have not looked at the full designs for the major titans. I know what Moradane looks like, and I know what Argentum looks like, and kind of what Gormon looks like.
Hey there.
But
I hear that the streets of Indal are as beautiful as a work of art. I'm here from Uriah for sightseeing. Sanctum is majestic and the streets are laid out beautifully, but the refugee camp, ugh, guess there's not much that can be done about it. Despite all the help they get, they still say they're against blades. Perhaps they should consider moving on then.
Ooh.
Everybody here is going to be talking about this because like they just said in the plaza there, before they talked about the refugees, Indal, as a continent, is in control of all of the core crystals in the world. They give them out. So when people use blades in fights, every one of them got them from Indal. For one reason or another. They're in control of the entire world's weaponry.
Morag, can I ask you something?
Go ahead.
Rex is the one who woke up Mithra. And I think he appreciates what that means.
And?
It's just that, well, you're not doing anything to stop us. Why is that?
Because of Adam. 500 years ago, he became this great hero who we celebrate even today. But I know him only through legends. A chance to see what his blade is capable of for myself, I confess I was intrigued. So here I am.
You know I'm not Adam, right?
But you are the Aegis's driver. The second you're under Imperial control, you won't be that hero anymore.
Huh. I'm not sure I follow.
People with great power should be their own masters? Is that what you mean?
Close enough. You can interpret it that way if you like.
Even the mighty Flamebringer can be bloody hard work sometimes. Can't you just admit the real reason?
I don't like what you're implying.
I love these Morag moments.
The inner praetorium is beyond this gate. Here you will find the main administrative facilities. With your permission, I'll show you to your lodgings.
This is Seoris Plaza. Pretty huge. Busy, too. I dare say many people gather here on religious pilgrimages. Precisely correct. Many people arrive in Indal with each coming day, and the building you see is the Indaline Sanctum. Impressive isn't the half of it. How do you like it, eh? Really makes you appreciate the majesty of the Praetorium, right? Where do you get off sounding so proud, Shellhead? Magnificent, truly magnificent. Rooms have already been made ready for you. You'll find them to the left as you enter the sanctum. We get to stay in big fancy building. You are our honored guests, after all. Quite amazing. Shall we go? Sorry, I just saw Melia during that chat there, saying, I wonder what would happen when all the Titans go down. I know that's dark, but it's getting me thinking. And I'm like, well, that's good. It wants you to think about that. That's why they led the story with the Titans are dying out. And that's why Rex is looking for Elysium. Pretty front-loaded about thinking about that question. There's so many people, so many Titans. Is it like Skyward Sword that there's a land underneath them, or is this it? Keep thinking.
I still want to know how the surface tension works with the Cloud Sea. How is Zeke able to float on the Cloud Sea? How does that work? How do you swim in the Cloud Sea?
Rex pointed it out. It's a lot like water. It's much denser than the air around you, but it's like heavier and fluffier. That's what it is. Anyhow, and yeah, just like another one of those Morag moments right there in a scene where it's just like, what? You're the head of like the police of a major imperial country. Why are you still sticking around? And she's actually got a reason ready for it. And it's like, cool.
When did it
it's
get
not
so
just because it's a
late?
cool character.
Oh, and I've started glowing. I'm a bit self-conscious.
Yay, the Pyroline! Fucking finally! Ah!
Yes.
You didn't steal it for once. Arents, you must be the party who were invited here by His Eminence and the Praetor. Good evening to you all. If you seek an audience, head for the sanctum on the far side of the plaza. If you have time, I'd recommend taking a look at the sanctum's famous mural of Allrest. Priceless work of art unique to Indal. Many enjoy gazing upon it and contemplating the distant past. First of all, what is with that pose? Why do you just crouch and hold out your hand for a while? I don't get it. Yeah, Indal's pretty gorgeous.
Honestly, it's a bit too muted for me, but I do appreciate the architecture.
Yeah, like it's here to be like a religious, like holy city. It's all white by design. It looks a little muted to people who like color and like splashes and all that kind of stuff, but it's very interestingly and like intentionally put together like this. Anyhow, I don't see any other any quests about, so yeah, let's just go ahead and head in. Indoline Sanctum. Yval. You must be the travelers Master Zeke was escorting. Welcome to the Sanctum of Indal. I see there's a salvager here. Praetor Malthus himself used to salvage artifacts. How remarkable.
A new locale.
An arrival of sorts.
This would be that mural.
It's very murally.
Yeah, I'm trying to put something together from it now that I know what happens later in the story, but you know, I've never really been big on like for an artist, I'm remarkably bad at putting together what the meaning behind things is.
Is that like supposed to be, if this is all a biblical allegory, is that supposed to be like the Tower of Babel, or
maybe? I don't know. I don't know anything about the Tower. Well, I know a bit about the Tower of Babel, but I don't know enough about it to be able to say what resembles it or doesn't.
maybe
think
the Ark of the Covenant? I don't know.
I think I've got a pretty good idea of what it is, though. Yeah, it's very Vatican-like in here. Armalia, hello. Lady Fan told us you'd be coming. You must have endured great hardship on your journey. Please feel free to use the chambers we've prepared. Go ahead, rest. Get some more cutscenes.
Your audience with the Praetor is scheduled for tomorrow in the Sanctum's audience chamber. If there is nothing else, I shall take my leave.
Okay. Thanks for all your help.
My pleasure. Good night.
Night. Hey, Pyra. So, Adam, what kind of a person was he?
Should I ask Mithra?
No, it's fine. I was just wondering.
No, don't bring out the tsundere. I don't want to deal with her.
He was incredible.
Incredible?
In Mithra's memories, I mean. I knew him only very briefly before I went to sleep. But Mithra can't remember a more genuine, courageous person. She had never met a more wonderful man.
He sounds like a real hero.
Mm-hmm. And you remind her of him a lot.
Oh, I do I? Great.
Rex.
Wait, what?
Nice crotch
I
shot.
suppose Mithra won't be very pleased I told you that.
Pyra, come on.
I agree with her, you know.
She putting the moves on him.
It's cold this morning. Miss Fan.
Oh, has somebody got a little crush?
Nia, what are you doing here?
Early riser. Always have been. Oh, I see how it is here. I wonder what Pyra and Mithra would think.
Hey, no! You got the wrong... Just
what? Go on.
I don't know. I thought she looked... sad.
Oh, good morning, you two. There's still some time before your audience.
Sorry, we just woke up really early.
Ah, I see.
That's a pretty nice mural. Very... grand.
Good word,
It
Rex.
depicts the creation of Alrest.
Good one.
They say this mural was painted long ago, when the nation of Indol was still new.
Oh, you've been looking at it for a while?
They're missing.
What do you mean by they?
My memories. I know that I must have been around since this mural was first painted, or even earlier, but I don't remember that time at all.
Well, you are a blade.
I don't know who I was, or what I did. And I'd really like to.
Mithra's lived for an awful long time. Maybe she'll know something about you.
Mithra called me Hayes earlier. Could it be possible that she met me somewhere before? Sometime in the past?
Do you want to ask her later?
Could I? Thank you very much.
No need to thank me. You helped us too.
Look at you going all red. I'll tell Pyra, I swear.
What? I told
Nia,
you it's
stop.
not like
Stop
that.
being a little goblin.
We'll see.
Hey, relax. You'll give yourself wrinkles. A driver and blade are one in body and soul. It was you who told me that. Well, the other you, I mean.
You mean Mithra?
Of course. It was 500 years ago, so perhaps you have forgotten.
Oh, I do remember saying that. So it's true? But how could she possibly remember?
You're wondering how I could remember words from so long ago?
What's this?
You could call it a diary, I suppose. It contains details about my past lives. It's the only way I have to remember. When we return to the core crystal, our minds are wiped clean of all memories. Though a blade's life is eternal, our effective lifespans as individuals are far shorter than a human's. You know, it's not just me. A lot of blades try to preserve their memories in journals like this one, even though it's often futile. After all, a core crystal cannot protect a diary. Usually, the volume is lost to us, along with our memories. I'm fortunate amongst blades. I'm passed down as an imperial treasure and recorded in official chronicles.
Bridget?
I don't know where your true intentions lie. I can only make an educated guess. But Rex, he is your driver. If you truly trust him, I would advise you tell him everything. If you can't do that even for him, you shouldn't be his blade at all.
I just...
If you care about him, it's even more important. I know what it's like to be afraid of rejection. I really do. But if you don't tell him now, you're just storing up pain for later, not making it easier.
The way you say that, you really do see right through me.
Well, we go back a long way, as you recall. And we're both blades, after all.
I love how tall and imposing a figure Bridget actually is when you just see her standing next to somebody.
Doesn't she have heels on?
Doesn't matter. She's a blade. They're basically part of her body.
But she still has heels on.
No, they're part of her feet, which are
Quotation mark.
legs. Like, blades, as far as I'm aware, as far as I know, like, whatever they're wearing, it may as well just be part of them. It's not really clothes, especially
She
Bridget.
has thigh-high boots made of fire.
But the same are arms. I don't think those are boots. I think that's her legs. And it doesn't matter.
I know.
It's almost time. I don't know about you guys, but I'm starting to get a bit nervous. Be careful not to say anything disrespectful. I know. The audience chamber's just across the courtyard. We'll be there in a jiffy. Also, just Bridget being a mom. Like, that was another one of those first instances where it comes up, and it's just like...
God, I love Mom Bridget.
Don't try to hide nothing from Mom Bridget. She gonna give you a verbal smackdown.
She will find you, and she will scold you for being a bad kid.
Well, we're approaching 10 o'clock. So do we want to check out the Praetor now, or do we want to start off next time with that? It seems like a good thing to do now, especially if the side quests open up later, because then I can start the next stream while people trickle in with gathering them up. So yeah, let's do this.
As far as I'm aware, this is going to be like 4 or 5 cutscenes in a row.
That's fine. Unless anybody else has a problem with that. Once we're done here, I'll probably end the stream.
As far as I'm aware, this part of Indol, like this little bit, is like 80% cutscenes.
And that's a problem. Why?
There's not much gameplay.
And?
There's not much gameplay.
And?
There's not much gameplay.
That's a problem. Why?
Because there's not much gameplay.
It's part of the story. It has to happen. It's better to do it now than at the beginning of a stream when nobody's here.
But, and I think I should make this clear, there's not much gameplay.
Look at me exercising my gameplay to get closer to the cutscenes.
Look at all that gameplay. Hope you enjoy it. It's going to be the last gameplay you see for a while.
I am fine with this. And the frames have stabilized. Thank God. Nope. Dropped another 493. Awesome.
Way to go, dude.
Father waits above. He doing it. He climbing the tree. Something was bad in there. And Praetor had a great fall.
All the king's horses and all the king's men.
Praetor Amalthus. The boy has arrived, Your Eminence.
Thank you. So you're Rex. I've heard much.
Hi, you're not the Praetor, are you?
Huh? No way.
Indeed. I am Amalthus. I understand your surprise. I imagine you expected somebody older.
We heard that you were Cole's driver. Your Eminence. Sorry.
No need for formalities. I am a mere representative of the Praetorium. The name Praetor is simply a decoration, if you will. In any case, we're the same, you and I. Aegis drivers. I consider us equals.
I feel a bit better now you've put it that way. Your Eminence.
You're different somehow. I seem to recall a more forceful personality.
Oh, I almost forgot. Here.
Relax, guys. I'm just holding out a dagger. Not even by the handle.
I got this from Cole. He said it belonged to you. Please.
Ah, Cole. That brings back memories.
We're looking for a way to Elysium. Cole told us that you would know the way. I have to get to Elysium. To save Allrest, any way I can. I mean, we won't know for sure what we can do until we get there, I suppose. But if the stories are true, it's somewhere we can all live safely. It has to be real.
Long ago. Too long ago, I used to think like you. Indeed, it led me to climb the world tree.
That's a little weird.
However, I did not find Elysium. Or the architect. I believe it was because I was unworthy.
Rex, I know your desire all too well. I shall help you on your quest.
Really? Oh, thank you so much.
No need for thanks. This may be my destiny. The reason I've lived all these years. And now...
Pyra. My name is Pyra.
I would be honored to have a moment alone with Pyra. I'd like to reminisce a little.
Super suspicious, dude. So nice to be alone with my girlfriend. And call it reminiscing.
So Old Man Cole really did know the Praetor. Who'd have thought?
World is small place.
Will Pyra be okay by herself?
He's the Praetor, dimwit. What's he gonna do, eat her?
Back there, I felt something weird for a second.
What? Rex?
It felt like we were talking to that Malos guy.
You're imagining things. You know he's Malos's driver and it's messing with your head.
They not seem alike to me.
No, I know. It was just for an instant. Just this one moment where I couldn't tell if we were talking to the Praetor or Malos. Sorry, I'm not explaining it well.
There are blades who are influenced a lot by their drivers during resonance. Their appearance, their personality. That's probably all it is.
Perhaps it was due to your bond with Pyra. That could have heightened your perception of such things.
It was painted 1,500 years ago. Even through exposure to the elements, it has never needed repair, always as pristine as the day it was made. The technique is long forgotten. I often wonder if we are growing as a people, or in fact, regressing. What do you think?
Well, I'm just amazed at how little you've changed. Has nobody ever wondered about that?
I am Indoline, and the driver of an Aegis. It keeps me young.
If you say so. Why do this now, though? You've never let anyone go there before, have you?
Times change, Mithra. So do people.
That's not an answer.
I would like to believe there is one who can reach the Architect and save this dying world. Is that really so strange?
And Rex is the one.
Would you have resonated with him if he did not hold such potential?
I love that Mithra is just like, no, I'm not swallowing your bullshit, man. Something's not right here.
When does Mithra ever...
When does Mithra ever, yes?
When does Mithra ever take anyone's bullshit?
Pretty good about not swallowing that. Sorry to keep you waiting, everyone. How was it? Mostly he was just talking with Mithra. Knew each other before, right? Yeah. Honored guests. Oh, fan. You must be tired after today's events. Please rest here another night. Point. All we really did was talk to the Praetor, but I feel quite worn out. Take them up on that offer. Yeah, sounds like a plan. Want to sleep on fluffy puffy bed every night. And let's return to the sanctum. Cool. What are you talking about? That was only like 3 cutscenes. I have my control back now.
I was about to say, that was more cutscenes than I remembered. And I expected there to be more cutscenes.
It was only like 10 minutes.
That doesn't mean there were more. That doesn't mean there were fewer cutscenes.
How could you expect less than that? It's a giant cutscene heavy JRPG. I would be prepared to sit down for 30 for big moments like this. That was minor.
Oh man, I am in need of food, man.
Well, we did talk to the Praetors. This seems like a pretty good spot to pause. We're in the middle of conversation, so I can start off next time with going out to hunt down some quests in the world. Then we can pick up back here once it's done. I think next week I would also like to slide the stream to Thursday and give that a shot to see if maybe we can avoid this this frame droppage thing that keeps happening, because it seems to be inconsistent. It didn't happen so much on Monday, but it's been here again on Thursday. I mean on Wednesday. And I don't recall it ever really happening on Thursdays. So, yeah. I want to see if maybe it's just something that's going on in the building on Wednesday. Sound good to you guys?
Sounds good to me.
Cool. First of all, fucking stop with the weird, like, gooch hand. I don't know why you're doing it.